have to look up which one.
Can you get the phone wire out of my bag for me?
Oh no, where is it?
I'm warmed up now.
Gina, you don't know the meaning of being wound up yet.
I do.
No, not yet. Where is it?
In my bag.
Which bit?
Main bit.
What?
Do I need a bag?
Why does it smell like banana in here?
There we go.
It is.
Thank you.
Actually, I can't actually smell like a banana there.
Did it?
Why?
Well, I bought a banana from the canteen earlier. I guess I put it in my bag to transport it back to the office.
Hello, Cammy.
See.
Do you want a hand there?
I can't see where the goal is.
Good thing I can.
Thank you.
Hello, Melfi.
Hello.
Oh, I guess we've got to play this game. If you're charging a phone, I'll charge a phone. Hold on.
How is everyone today?
My phone nearly died today. I had to go to Stratford today. Upon Avon. You know the place.
Shakespeare Town.
I didn't know it was Shakespeare Town.
You didn't?
Till this morning.
Oh.
I'd never actually been. Hello, Duncan.
Hey.
Rides the shoe puff indeed. Can you hit the record button, please?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I nearly hit the end stream button.
At least we could have undone that. Excuse me.
Glad it's the weekend after my yesterday was long. I'm also glad it's the weekend. What made your yesterday long, Cammy?
So, in my notes, I've written that I have to buy the switch hitter, which is a weapon for Walker, and I don't know why. Because I thought you could find one.
Hey, Tim.
But I could be wrong.
Shakespeare Town.
Yeah, I went to Shakespeare Town, saw loads of statues of him and stuff.
It's their one claim to fame.
Who's the shop around here? It's not a one claim to fame. Liverpool's got,
No, Stratford upon Avon's one claim to
Oh,
fame.
well, yeah, I mean, that's just one city. What else are they going to have? You want to see a lot of Sphere Grid today? I'll show it you, but we won't use it. How's that? This guy does not sell the switch hitter. You could be the wrong guy. Is a Walker over here? Yo. My main man.
At your service.
Got any weapons? You do indeed have the switch hitter, which
There it
is
is.
cheap. Oh, I know why. I know why.
Why?
It's just a quick, simple strength boost, and there's a boss fight coming up where you can only use Tidus and Walker, and this is
Oh,
Walker.
okay.
And right now it's weapon Stone Touch. That doesn't affect bosses, so you need this cheap weapon for a quick little HP strength boost. Sorry. What else we got just in case? Nothing useful. Quick
Had a
little
longer
strength
driving
boost.
course and needed to stay more at work because of that. Makes sense.
Now we need to equip the Stunning Steel
Need
because
to
that
be
casts.
shrunk.
If you attack
Hey, obvious bad.
an enemy with this weapon, the Stunning Steel has a 50% chance to slow that enemy. The
Okay.
boss is susceptible to slow.
I can't wait for all the leveling done today.
Look at that, I've got 18 sphere levels and I can't touch him. Who's got the most? Yeah, it makes sense to be Tidus and Yuna. Hilarious.
Would be better to have a Thunderstrike weapon than Switch Hitter, but I don't think you have one.
No, I don't, because that would take time, and I don't even know where to get one at this point in the game anyway. This'll be enough, I'm sure. And casting slow on it will be a big help.
Has anyone got any nice plans this weekend?
What if this guy's got any different stuff? Probably not as good.
We're taking our daughter to the dentist. So that'd be fun.
Haven't been to the dentist in a while.
Have you been to the Thunder Plains, or is that after that?
No, we're not got there yet. We need to do this, then we need to do God of Salam, then we need to do the Thunder Plains. Right, am I as prepared as I can be? Have some story.
10 years ago,
Oh, a history lesson?
History lesson?
Jack saw his first shoe puff here.
To be fair, I feel the same.
He drew his blade.
What, that you saw your first shoe puff here?
No,
What,
that
why?
I don't want a history lesson.
He was drunk.
I would want a history lesson about this animal if you saw it for the first time and you're like, holy mother. Yeah, but did you know 10 years ago? I don't need your history lesson, old man. I'm looking at this elephant thing. That scar is, that was Jet's fault.
Stupid Jet.
Even after 10 years,
And you get Riku soon.
truly. The place.
If you can't skip cutscenes in this
We're
game,
doing
can
a lot of
you?
PS4 and Steam Deck gaming this weekend. Plans are watching videos and streams, visiting friends, playing games, just like usual.
Hey. I'm gonna just talk to the NPC. I did not mean to pick Bloody Blitzball at all. How about go away?
Well, we have dentist tomorrow morning. Meeting a friend in the afternoon.
Put some pants
And-
on.
Excuse me. Don't slut shame her.
I didn't slut shame her. I said she's in the middle of nowhere with no pants on.
Maybe it's warm.
It's very. Damn, Fatal Kate's here with your death touch. Damn.
Blitzball for Walker's second overdrive.
That's got lightning strike, but it's Kimara's weapon.
Oh,
Also, that's money I don't think I need to be spending right now.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
Not as much as the Fatal Kate Sith.
Considering I'm going to be quite weak and unable to win a lot of random encounters very soon, I don't think I need to be spending money. When I don't need to. Everyone's got friggin' weapons and items, man. No. I guess that's technically better than the Brotherhood, because Brotherhood only has strength, but at the end of the day, I don't need sensor, I just keep hitting it till it dies. Ice Strike, too bad. Fire and the ice. Dark Touch, but I can't, that initiative is too useful. Never getting back surprise attacked in a run where enemies can one-shot you. You kind of need that.
What about spheres? Are they useful?
Yes, I will eventually be selling and or using them with Riku to not level up, but to do other things instead. So yeah, they will
So
be.
yes, but not in the conventional way. What are you doing?
Ow!
But like the wrong way.
Yeah, kinda. Right, is your path? Impossible. It's annoying that you can't skip cutscenes because we've got a long cutscene, then a boss. So
Oh right.
If,
so
if I
you
lose,
to the boss,
yeah.
you gotta watch it all over again.
Alexa, remind me to simp for Lulu in 1 hour.
Okay, I'll remind you in 1 hour.
Thank
Is she
you.
actually gonna say that? Because she doesn't say, "Okay, I'll remind you this in 1 hour." She just so if she got it wrong, we won't know till an hour's time.
If she misheard me, she'll repeat it back however she heard it in 1 hour. But maybe let's not do what we did last time.
Well,
We asked her to remind us of something in an hour, then streamed for about 40 minutes.
I forgot about
So
it
did I.
until it came up on my phone.
And then we had to put a
Well, I was
screenshot on
brushing my teeth.
Discord. By the way, we have a Discord. Are you on the Discord? Did you like how I segued that? Did you like how I did that?
No, it was shameless.
They built the city on top of bridges across the river.
But the weight of the city caused the
But I'll post a link anyway. Here's our Discord.
You're as shameless as I am. You just don't want to admit it. Well, shame. Shame. Shame.
Why build a city?
Blitzball for Walker's Overdrive. I could do, but the elemental reels will be the most useful to me at this point, and I
No, that's not.
don't know if I want to take the time to do the rest of Blitzball to upgrade it. Maybe I will. I don't know.
Here's your segue to your Discord. Remember, you can join the Discord for free.
Alexa did misspell bobbly wobble,
No,
didn't you?
that's true. She did.
Shame.
Stop them
Alexa,
far, yeah?
say bobbly wobble.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, but don't you use Machina too?
But it does make me like. How did she say it when she did the reminder? Because you were down here to hear it. I wasn't.
Which Machina
Oh
we
God,
use?
it was wrong. That's all I know. It was something like
So what
It was
kind
like
of Machina
bubbly
may we not use?
wobble or something, wasn't
I
it?
think she said like
Operation Meehan?
Bobby Wobbs or Bobby Wob or something like that. I can't remember exactly what.
War?
She said things that are real
More than
words.
1,000 years
Bobby,
ago.
As in, I guess
I
the
thought it
name.
was Bubble. I'm sure
Maybe it was Bubble then, I don't know.
Get your shit together, Alex.
But it was unexpected because I was doing something at the time and I heard it behind me. I was like, what the hell?
You can just tell her to remind you in a minute, do a double check.
World.
Alexa,
People feared
remind me in 1 minute, Wobbly Bubble. No!
Stop.
Okay, I'll remind you in 1 minute.
Alexa,
Why wouldn't you say like 10 seconds instead?
remind me in 30
I'm having
seconds.
trouble hearing.
Alexa! We're 8 minutes in.
Man, that's rough.
She's already given us sass.
I'm having trouble hearing. Not like anything normal, like no, or the beep noise. Just
Alexa, remind me in 2 minutes, Wobbly Wobble.
Okay, I'll remind you in 2 minutes.
See what that first one is.
having trouble hearing. Oh, you got kidnapped. Oh. Sorry, I can't help my laugh. That's why I have to look away
Becomes
from the
allergic to being quiet the second.
I have to look away from the microphone every time I know the laugh is coming on.
Gina, here is your reminder. Wobbly Bubble.
That is what you actually.
Gina, here is your
I did say
reminder.
Wobbly Bubble. Yeah.
Wobbly Bubble.
It's what you actually said. I'm sorry.
I did say that, yeah.
Right, so
But because I said Wobbly Bubble no, I was hoping that she would include the no shout, but she
Right.
didn't.
just to give you the strap, when the machine rises upwards, it's getting ready to drop an attack on you. We didn't do the camera blur, did you?
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, hold on. When it rises up, it's getting ready to drop an attack on you. You have to hit it with heavy damage to get it to lower back down again. That's what we're saving the limit breaks for. Overdrive, sorry. I'm in FF8 mode. Tidus's normal attacks, hopefully will slow it. I don't know why, but we have sensor. I'm not going to complain. I don't know if Dark Attack works. I'll try it.
Hey, Kyvel. Because FF8 is the best.
Hey, Kaivo, you're right. Well, it's not my favourite. My favourite is 9, actually.
You have to deal 500 damage to make it go down.
Right, at least 500. That's what the limit breaks will be saved for, and I think you get the 2 turns to deal that 500 in total. Obviously, items are going to be helpful. I need that slow to actually, like, impact it. I think its animation has slowed down now, so I think it is... Yeah, it is now slow. And that's what we want. Obviously, it's immune to dark, so we just need that increased strength percentage to do...
Gina, here is your reminder. Wobbly Wobble.
Wobbly wobble.
Gina, here is your reminder. Wobbly Wobble.
Why would I say Wobbly Wobble?
Why would you say anything that you've told her to say today? Didn't mean for all of that to rhyme. Alright, so here's where we want to do that 500 damage, of course.
Yep.
3, 6, whatever. I don't think I need to use another limit break now. I can save Walkers for the next time he rises, because I can already get the total of 500 now.
FF8 is the only FF. The others are just deep fakes.
There you go.
Even the ones that came before it.
I'm going to attempt to use Lightning Reel, and if I get it, if I miss it, because I'm bad at it, but if I miss it, I'm going to cry, because that's good for the recording. I need that.
What, are you crying?
And that. I'm trying to think who's got censor right now.
How long do you reckon until the FF8 video is done? By the way, give us an estimate.
I'm hoping this month. But I, of course, can't be 100% certain on that.
Yeah.
I have a question for anyone who knows this game. I don't know who has censor, and yet I'm able to see its HP and stats. I was just about to ask that, Duncan. Does Yuna's censor come into play? Because she's there. If so, I'm mentioning that shit, because that's interesting. Isn't it? I thought
It
so.
is. It is actually, yeah.
Yeah. Right, we're over halfway just now. Yeah, I'm hoping this month. There's still a. It looks like I'm closer to finishing it than I am, because I've on the list of steps with green ticks that I put in the Clubhouse room on our Discord server. Join our Discord server,
It's also on Patreon.
which is also on Patreon. The updates I'm giving on the video basically are what goes on there. It looks like I'm further along than I am, and I am quite far, but the final boss and everything like sort of before it is going to take a lot of explanation, and the script for that is still quite long. So whereas I'm an hour in, there's like half an hour to go. So it's sort of like I'm only 2/3 in, even though I'm near the end of the game.
I uploaded a video to Patreon the other day.
Okay.
You know when you were remoting into the PC to edit?
Yeah.
Just recorded a bit of you editing
Ah,
and talked over it. I was talking about how we, when we first started creating content back in like 2017, we used to use Windows Movie Maker,
oh god.
and it was awful. And I can't remember how long we used it for. It must have been about 6 months, right?
Barely. I don't think it was that long at all.
I reckon it was.
I'm not so sure.
I think it was because I remember doing.
We used it on Sultan Sanctuary, sorry.
Yeah, and I remember
And
doing it.
Pokemon Soul Silver.
Yes, they're the ones I edited. And that was on Movie Maker, definitely.
And the quality of that Soul Silver was a bit shit.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Can I do this? I'm bad at this, by the way. I'm very bad at this. I need like a strap that just works.
Yuna will be mentioned in the after battle screen, so I think Yuna's weapons sensor is the reason right now.
Oh, thank God. This is his weakness, of
Good
course.
to know, Melfi.
Thank you. Right, that's the 452. That's easy. That means a normal attack now. Easy gets over 500. Back down you go. If it goes up a third time, I may not have my overdrive, so whether I'll be able to pull that off, I don't know.
Why does Movie Maker get such a bad rep, even though it was actually quite solid? Just people using it largely had no clue how to edit.
You know what I should have done?
I mean, you say that, but ours was incredibly slow. It was constantly crashing. The amount of times that we lost footage.
To be
because of
fair,
it was good as a free software for sure.
I was
If you
about
had
to
no
say,
budget, then fine.
To
Can't
be
complain too
fair-
much because it was free.
the machine we used to have was a bit shit. We've had better.
It was,
Better
but we used
PCs.
Filmora on the same machine, and it wasn't as slow, and it didn't
Okay,
crash half
that's
as
also
often
also fair.
as Movie Maker did.
I swapped Tidus's weapon to the Brotherhood for that 5% damage increase because he's still slowed, so that's no big deal.
It was good for a free software. Don't get me wrong,
Oh yeah, for free it was good.
but because it was free, it was very limited
Okay,
and quite slow.
He's not going up. That's good. This is going better than I thought. And Tidus got a critical hit earlier with the Brotherhood that did like 280 or something. Oh, that's not what I wanted. If I fail this, I will probably have to make sure I equip the Brotherhood earlier or sooner, I guess. What's this HP? Oh, I'm not going to beat that. Wait, how much damage have I done? Could I get over 500 with 2 more? Yeah, I could. I think I could.
Over 250, you should
Oh,
be fine.
Walker with the crit.
Obvious bed says
Get
good
out.
luck.
Get out. Thank you. Yeah, Walker secured the deal there with the crit. Yeah, he does. That won't kill. We've won this one. To think though, if we hadn't slowed it, we'd have had all sorts of trouble with that.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, can I help you?
She wants your pocket.
I've got the pocket right
But
now.
she's just doing this on you. Hey, a water blade. Yay. Now CPR to Riku. Nah, she's fine.
Are you hurt?
Damn, Lulu, your hair be going cray. Everyone's hair be going kind of cray.
Except the dudes. They don't move. Their hair never moves.
Too much gel.
Is everybody okay?
I'm sorry. We're all okay now.
Yuna. Super full speed.
I always wondered why Auron was like Yuna when she stood up there, going like, we're all okay. One of my theories was don't stand up and make yourself an easy target to get grabbed.
Yeah.
Maybe. But they never mentioned that.
Could it have something to do with Luca? What are they after Yuna for? Wait. They're mad they lost the tournament.
That will be useful in the Thunder Plains.
Wait. They're mad about
That's the
first
downfall of
meeting.
going for that low poly look. True.
They're
What
not.
do you
Ma-
used to edit with that? We use Wondershare Filmora
About
for editing
summoners
nowadays.
disappearing.
We have done for a while actually.
I look forward to hearing all the alternatives that we could be using.
Yeah. We know there's probably better,
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
but this works for what we need it for.
It's no use complaining about the owl bed now, right? We'll protect Yuna from anyone, anywhere.
God.
Is that all you got?
It's that easy.
Do this and it usually makes a funny one.
You're right.
That hurts my lips. Resolve.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
I'd have to Google that one. What
Wonder what
happens if
happens
anime
when-
faces and face swap? You can't activate two together, I'm afraid. They queue
It
up
would be
instead.
cool if we could though.
It would probably
That would be
break
funny.
it, but yeah, they just queue up.
Can you imagine anime face with crazy eyes?
Can you
Da Vinci
imagine?
Resolve. No, I've not heard of that one.
Can you imagine Crazy Eyes and Big Mouth
Oh god.
together?
Might be more out bed. Keep watch, yeah?
Anime with Nuggy.
Looks like we're stuck here.
That would be an interesting one. I thought there was a chest around. I could be wrong.
Kimari Vale is guardian.
Do you mind?
Do I have any notes at this point, Gina?
Where are we?
So we just defeated the extractor.
So all of this is done.
Yeah.
Advance to meeting Riku.
Okay,
Mix
so.
two potions instead.
Yeah, that's fine. That's for the tutorial battle that it gives you.
Anime face of Nuggy. Yeah.
I'll walk.
So there's nothing I have to specifically buy here then. He only sells items at this point. It seems the NPCs have just stopped giving you things. Shame.
Guard Yuna.
They've
Okay.
not got an infinite supply.
Sorry.
They've not got an infinite supply. Who's that? Oh, I thought that swirly thing was a hat.
He kind of doesn't like it though.
When you first glance, it looks like a hat or the back of his hair or something.
Yeah. Guados are crazy. I'll have an ether though. A freether. So, yeah, she says something when you try to walk off. In the mod of this game that removes cutscenes, you can just run up that bridge
You're
and she
not
doesn't say
dead?
anything. And then when you run up there, a battle starts and Riku's already in your party. This cutscene is skipped and she's just already in the tutorial of her stealing things. So
Alright.
when I watched it, I didn't realize I was watching. I didn't realize the cutscene removal was doing that. So I was like, "Have you always been able to do that?" And I was like, "No, that's too easy. You can't do that."
Maybe speaking multiple times with the NPCs gives you items.
To be fair, it does do that in Besaid, so maybe I could have done that. But I don't know if that was just an early game thing.
Narcissism in these streams. Gina wants everyone to say her name. Nathan expects everyone to give him stuff for what's next.
We're on a pilgrimage to
could be
save the
next.
world. We're saving the world.
So I was wearing a snail as a hat, which was the style at the time. Hey, P. I was more interested in
That
Riku than
Machina?
us.
That was you?
I assume Tim I know obviously it's a Simpsons reference, but do you watch What Happened as well? Because what was that recent one that he
You
did?
attacked us.
I watched it. I can't remember what game it was now.
Not exactly what you think.
Yo!
You forgot to add everyone on Discord as EP. Whoops.
You silly boy.
We might have forgot to do that. You had the thing.
You could say
Oh
that.
yeah. That's
Nice
on
to
me.
meet ya. I'm Riku.
You know what else is not on me?
Oh, here we go.
She was the one who helped me before I was washed up on
So,
Go on
She's
then.
an
I,
Albed.
I walk like the cat coughed up a hairball, right?
Hi, Jai.
So
Also,
I-
thanks, CP.
Wow, so you like
Thank you. I went into the kitchen, grabbed some tissue paper, and then walked towards the bottom of the stairs where the hairball was. And I left the light on in the kitchen because obviously I was intending to return to put the hairball in the bin.
I didn't notice that you were doing that. I thought you just left the kitchen.
And she was all like, and the light. And I was like, the tissue. Would you care to do it yourself? Is that what you're saying? Hello,
Hi,
Big
Big Glue.
Glue.
Right.
Good
Big
luck on the
Lou.
no sphere grid today. Thank you very much.
Wahapon is pretty good. I'm also failing to remember what the recent one was. I literally watched it like 2 days ago, and I remember liking it, and I can't remember what it was. That's annoying.
Sir Orin,
Wasn't it a fighting game?
would like
No, it probably
Riku
wasn't.
to be my guardian.
Ah, screw it. I'll think of it later. Hello, Queen Cinder.
Show me your face.
How are you today?
Look at me.
Oh, okay.
I like how Oren knows just by looking at the eyes because he knows the design that Albed's eyes have. Does Walker not think to learn this information as well?
No.
You think he'd use it to know which people to avoid?
Are you
Yeah, but
certain?
I don't think he pays that much attention to them since he doesn't like them.
100%.
But this must be a fact that people know in the world. That is educated to people growing up.
If
But
your
does Walker
wish
look
is
that educated to you?
No.
I do.
Does he sound that educated
But
to
it's
you?
such a simple thing in the world.
See, Walker is not educated.
It's such a simple and normal thing, though.
for it?
I want to make a mod for this game that replaces all models with Lulu. I would not be surprised if that happened.
I would also fund this.
Always hate
I know he
the
also
Albed.
does the worst fighting game, which is also pretty good.
At your service.
How come
He never
Right.
realized Riku was
Lulu's
one
not
of
playable in 10-2? That's all I ask. I want to change her
Is
dress
she pregnant?
spheres. I want to change her dress spheres. That's all I ask.
I'm
Is
sure
that so,
you do.
Is that so hard?
He didn't even realize you in his green eye.
Because
Yeah.
because of all the copyright, it's so hard to find Lulu porn. Right? So hard.
You're just not looking hard enough.
Well, you have to resort to like images and.
Wonder what's inside.
I look pretty hard.
I want a mod which replaces every model with Matching Man Randy Savage. Is that? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Snap into a Slim Jim, yeah!
You should know. I'm scary when I get mad.
What is with your hair, or whatever that is, your feather things?
Not on you. You'll be sorry.
So, Overdrive. Riku's Overdrive. Mix items together, make Boom Boom. You're supposed to mix the two items it just gave you, which is the 2 bomb cores. It literally just gave us those. We don't want to do that, I want to keep those.
I'm sure it is quite easy to find bloody screen. I'm sure you know.
So, I'm going to mix 2 potions instead, just to waste the minimum amount of items. Because when you do that, people join you.
Oh, okay.
And now you can just pwn the asshole. I assume you... Maybe you can run away and I don't know. I guess I could just go Lulu and use magic on it. I probably could have ran. Either way.
I do not appreciate how you just made that sound. Hey, you're the one talking about it.
What sounds this? Is there a chest over here? Did I miss something? No. Ah, there
There's
it
one
is.
there.
See, I knew there was one around.
I would also like to go Lulu.
We'd all like to go on Lulu. My my headcanon is she's still 33, 32, whatever it was I said.
Is she not?
She's like 24 or 6 or something.
Oh. I mean, that's still okay.
I know it is, but it's just not in my headcanon. It just was never like that in my head. Even when playing this game for the first time, I was like, she could be like 30. And it just wasn't. And I was like, oh, unexpected. 22? That's
22.
a joke.
Okay, that's a bit worse.
See, in my head, Waka was younger than Lulu. Yeah.
Axie. Hey, Axies. I always
Same.
assumed Lulu was 30, yeah.
Same. In my head, Waka was younger than Lulu. So, yeah, that's what I always imagined. I guess just because she was a bit more mature, I guess. But isn't Waka 24?
I don't know.
I think that's right. Can you run the hell away?
I still prefer Riku, but as 21 plus. Yeah.
Oh my god, Waka, you're just gonna die. Whatever.
He did.
It's the belts.
It's definitely the belts.
Right.
Riku looks 18 to 19, Yu looks 21, and Lulu looks 30. And yet somehow they're 15, 17, and 22.
That's
Doesn't look right at all.
Japan for you. Right. Auron is the one with the first strike, isn't he? Yeah. I
Ew,
guess
Riku's supposed to be 15 and they dress her like that. The game just got grosser.
I will...
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the only gross thing about her outfit is how short the shorts are.
Could I buy a Switch hitter when I already had one?
But they do zoom in on the short shorts a fair amount, which is the gross part.
Every single character in this game, NPC-wise, is wearing barely anything. Have you noticed?
Isn't FF series known for characters being weirdly young?
Every
Yes.
JRPG was almost.
Yeah. Considering it's Japan, though, not really a surprise. And they have that one scene where the camera looms on her disrobing, which is her intro. Yeah, we just saw that, actually.
So, you know Nier, the game? Nier.
Yep.
You know how in the game that we got, in the original Nier,
Mm-hmm.
you play as Yona's father. In Japan, you're her brother. And you're much younger.
Right.
So the character is essentially the same, but instead of trying to save your daughter, you're saving your sister.
Okay.
So you're either an 18-year-old or you're who looks like a 40-year-old.
Yeah.
If not, maybe 45 or something. And
FF7 characters are all like 20 plus. Yeah, they're not that young in 7, right? Because they all had jobs and stuff.
Cloud's 21.
Me?
Aerith might be the same. I think Tifa's 22.
I assumed Aerith might be.
No, Cloud is 13. Hello, D-Stuck.
Hey.
No, because he's 16 in Crisis Core, and there's 5 years between that and the main game. So he's 21 in the main game. Barry's 14. I'm pretty sure he's 24, if not older.
They are weirdly young in 8, though. Well, I say weirdly young. They're young for how they look, but they are students. So their ages make sense for the fact that they're students. But they
Yeah.
don't make sense for how they look.
Don't know, because they ain't got no facial
Star
hair.
arms, why don't you? Ah, I almost forgot.
That's all I've got. They look relatively young because of that, I
They
guess.
also don't look 17.
Red 13 is 46. True, but his species lives to be like 500 years old.
So that's probably still quite young.
Never did like the customized thing, because I always thought it was too difficult to get going.
They are mercenary students, though. Yeah, but I think, like, isn't it still just a school?
Well,
Like, I
they're
feel like-
mercenaries, to be fair.
Yeah, but isn't that just in the FF8 world? Isn't that just standard school?
No, because the garden only got formed by Sid and Nadia. They were the first ones to form one.
So then, yeah, they are weirdly young. on both counts.
Edea is the one who had the idea to make the garden, to raise them as mercenaries to fight sorceresses, because she knew that she would become
Right.
possessed in the future. She created the garden to stop herself.
I feel like maybe they make the characters young because they think that's the age group that's playing the games. I mean, to be fair, it was. At the time, it was.
And in Japan, it must be just a staple because they've stuck with it.
Mm.
Sora is 14.
What'd you do without me?
That's got to be the youngest protagonist in a JRPG that I know.
I mean, he looks 14.
Well, I guess Mother or Earthbound. Ness, is that his name? I guess he'd be younger. But in a Square Enix RPG, 14 is the youngest I can think of.
I mean, he's in a Disney game, so makes sense.
Persona must be the same way. I don't know what their age is in Persona, but they're all in the same school, so there must be similar ages.
There are actually schools as well, so it makes sense for them to be young. I think they're usually roughly around 16, 17.
Red is 16, so he's a baby. So that's even more evidence towards the fact they prefer younger characters, I guess.
Japan's generally off with age and sexual content, though. That is true.
I always forget where the first person you need to go here is. I should have got that treasure chest. Turn around, Tidus. Damn it. I can leave. Damn it, I can't leave.
Yeah, I think the characters in Persona games tend to be between 16 and 18.
That was some speedrun strat I
Some
just
of them
did.
are older than others.
Can I leave? Ah, Trommel, you shit bag.
Is he some Medusa-looking ass weird Guado?
All the Guados have weird hair.
he
You've
got
seen
snakes
Seymour's
for
hair.
hair?
No, it's just got weird hair, spiky weird hair. All Guados have weird hair. Have you seen Seymour's?
Yeah, try not to.
Seymour's hair is a combination of human and Guado. That's what happens.
I know when I went through Persona that the Doctor was the obvious romance choice.
I mean,
When
Goth
you think about it,
Doctor.
it's not okay, and there's
Goth-ter.
others that are so wet. Oh yeah. The romance choices in Persona are
Stay on your guard.
questionable and problematic for sure.
Except one of them's Goth Doctor.
Those with power.
That's not problematic. Do that.
Well, he is still. I
How?
chose her. She's still in a position of power, and the main character's like 17.
How old's the Doctor?
I lived a long
Doesn't matter how old the Doctor is. She's old enough to have a medical qualification and have gone through medical school to qualify as a doctor.
I'm not talking about the main character, I'm talking about me.
Oh well, for you, that's fine.
I'm not that character.
Do you folks ever do Jackbox nights or stuff like that? We used to,
And we might do again.
because we own Jackbox on the Xbox.
We do.
However, we sold our Xbox
We did.
to get a PS5.
We did.
But we might get the Xbox Series S in the future at some point. And if we do, then we'll celebrate with a Jackbox stream.
That
Hey.
means you believe me about Xanarkin too? Well,
God Doctor was questionable because she's an adult and he's a high school kid. Yeah.
Also, when I've done with Spyro and FF10, I don't even know what challenge fun I'd do next.
Either way,
Oh,
still,
so many games I can't think of ideas for.
yeah, I know.
Also, we have a situation on Spyro.
Why?
I'm at a point where I can't continue without gliding. Like, I'm stuck, and no one has ever figured out a way past the bit we're stuck on.
I say glide past that bit and carry on glideless. And if something comes up before you finish,
Then
go back
it,
and
yeah.
record it. And if it doesn't, just do what you did with Rayman and be like, no, you can't beat it glideless, but this is the only time you have to do it. Potentially.
the death of Lord
Yeah.
Discus, a
So we'll be
great
fine.
loss
Carry on
for
anyway.
all of Spira.
It's just really annoying because
Gears of War without firing.
I guess you can melee with your chainsaw.
To the grotto. He was truly a great
It's just really annoying because Trommel is a prick.
Wow, Alphorny.
I mean,
Hello.
Elforn is not wrong.
Is he a prick? He looks like one, I'm not gonna lie.
I think he tries to become not a prick in 10-2.
By the way, we already beat Enter Dragonfly. It's just the 100% part, which is not able without gliding. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can beat the game in a minute and a half. But there are 2 levels in the game I haven't reached yet, and one of them is, which is the only one I have the ability to access. I can't get there because there's a gap you have to glide over, and no one's figured out how to get past it without gliding yet. The second level, I can go in as long as I have enough dragonflies, but until I get to the previous level, I can't rescue enough dragonflies to get in the next level. But there is a glitch in the game. An unlimited dragonfly glitch.
Oh god.
If you breathe bubbles on a dragonfly, but as the bubbles leave your mouth, quickly hit the Atlas button and fast travel to a different level, you rescue the dragonfly in the transition that happens between levels. Like the name comes up whilst the loading screen's on screen. And then when you fast travel to the level that you just tried to fast travel to, and then return, it says you collected that dragonfly, but it's still there. And you can rinse repeat it over and over and over and get unlimited dragonflies. And it'll say something like, you've got 50 out of 10 dragonflies. 51, 52.
Yeah.
And I can use that to get in one of the levels I can't get to without rescuing enough dragonflies. And technically it'd be glideless. So I could do that. The problem with that is that I need dragonflies who have not been rescued yet to be able to use the glitch on. And I've rescued them all so far. So I'd have to start the game from the beginning, record the glitch,
Jeez.
just for the sake of recording it, and then go back to the main playthrough. How old Seymour? 12. The planetarium from FF7. This is like the PS2 version of that, though, isn't it?
Because he creeps on Yuna. Oh, he flat out tries to force her to marry him later.
And then he gaslights her into thinking it's her own decision.
What a prick.
But does he gaslight as hard as Roman Reigns? I don't know.
Me neither. Quite honestly. I have absolutely no idea. Who's this?
That's Yunalesca.
Oh.
Yes, correct.
Inherited her name.
It was my father who named me.
Lord Braska was entrusting you with a great
Goddamn
task.
Seymour Butts. I know, right?
He wanted you to face
I know whose butt I'd like to see more of. If you want to stand up,
Lady
Yunalesca.
Yunalesca
Because something tells me all you're doing is wearing metal wire.
to defeat the undefeatable sin. It took an unbreakable bond of love, of the kind that binds
Weird
two
nails.
hearts for eternity.
Yeah, Guadaslam have weird long nails. They're all really tall as well. I remember when I played this on the PS2, I never noticed that Riku had yellow fingernails.
Does she?
Yeah, she paints her fingernails yellow.
Oh.
But I never noticed in the PS2 version. Maybe because of the lack of HD, or
Yeah.
maybe because she has one glove on, so you only see one hand anyway, so there's only very few cutscenes you ever see it. I like Yunalesca, she seems smart.
Just realised we used to have Final Fantasy X stream avatars. And we took them off a while ago because they were tiny.
Oh, yeah.
Not just that they were tiny, but you know how the text comes up when you chat?
All their names.
Yeah. The text would come up like way above the sprites. And it'd go right in front of our faces. It was really annoying.
We found out why, though.
Why?
During their battles, like, what do you call them, battle royals, sometimes their attack animation would extend quite high up. So the
their
name would
sprite
always be above
has
where.
to technically be,
So
yeah.
Yunalesca, when she attacked, she transformed into a monster, then attacked, and then went back to normal. And because that made it quite big, the name was always above it. It was annoying. I wonder if Yuna fancied Seymour before this. Like, before he turned out to be a prick.
Wow, your face is beaten red.
Yes, I think so.
You okay?
Maybe a bit.
Considering she's blushing.
Yeah, but she just got asked to to marry him.
Oh, did he ask her just now?
He just whispered it to her. She hasn't revealed it yet, but yeah. There you go.
He
No.
asked me to marry him.
You serious? Hey.
You know what Yuna must
Why does he have a pendulum in his room?
Of course. Lady Yuna. No. All summoners are charged with bringing peace to spirits.
Seymour's desperate
But
because he
this
doesn't
means
seem
more
to
than
have
just defeating
a plan
sin.
if Yuna doesn't marry
She
him.
must ease the suffering.
Is there any reason to not play the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 versions on the PS5 as a first timer?
To Lady Yuna.
Any reason not to?
I don't
No,
think
not
so.
at all. Jump right on in and enjoy them as they are some of the best games I've ever played.
As the HD version includes both
Even so,
KH1 FM
Final mix.
and KH2 Final Mix, I would recommend it over the PS2 originals, yeah.
Yeah, the PS2.
Plus you got them all on one place then.
The PS2 originals, obviously, not only are they not HD, they're also missing content that the Final Mix versions have.
Yeah.
The Final Mix versions have the content that the Japanese versions on the PS2 got that we didn't. Don't know why they took content out. Maybe they just didn't want to localize everything.
why
Quite
are you
annoying.
still here, sir?
Also, they changed some colours of the enemies.
Yes, they did.
I beg your pardon.
They had reasons for that though, right?
It's mostly due to Japanese and purple.
Yeah, they don't like purple.
Well, if something's going to be purple, it has to actually be representing of death.
Yeah.
It can't be used if not, because then it's seen as just like evil for evil's sake.
Isn't that the same reason that they changed, like, the numbers used to be Ichini San Shi, and now it's Ichini San Yon, because Shi means death.
Maybe, I don't know about that.
So they changed it. I don't know when they changed it,
Yeah,
but they changed it to Yon.
that's why the ghosts in Pokemon can be purple, because they're actually dead. But Rayman in Japan, they changed his body to navy blue, and they did the same with some of the
Just like a passing day trip,
colours of the
like Aurora
bosses in
says.
Kingdom Hearts. In the PS2 version, they made them that some of them were purple,
I mean,
but I think that's because the localization team were like, "Lol, whatever, we'll do what we want."
Yeah.
But then when their Final Mix versions came out, I think they had to put them back what they were, because they were based off the Japanese versions of the game.
Gina hates purple, especially in weddings. I love purple,
Just not with red.
just not with red.
If my getting
And
married
anything that ever occurs with those colours.
If I could make people happy, if I could do that for people,
The HD
Just wanted
remakes.
to make sure they weren't mangled cash grab versions. No.
doing
Japan
anything like
had
this.
both versions on PS2, and EU, US got Final Mix with the HD remake. I think Japan only had the one version, but it was the version that included everything the Final Mix version had.
I'm sure that Lord Seymour
Basically,
will
Japan's
understand.
PS2 game was complete. Our PS2 game wasn't.
Yeah.
The Final Mix
I am a
version
summoner.
made the game HD and 1080p, and then included everything as well.
Just got my PS4 and I happen to have access to PS Plus, something, the biggest which has it
What's
free.
there to think about?
Oh, well then even more reason not to worry, because
I'm
it's
going
free.
to see my father.
See, even if it was a cash grab,
Go on. We'll be
you'd be
right
playing it for free.
Oh, I see what you mean. So,
So-
the Final Mix version came out on PS2 later, after the original Kingdom Hearts, to include more content, but we never got it. See, that makes more
okay.
sense. That makes more sense.
If you put purple next to red, Gina will have some comments.
And then when the HD versions came out, they based it off the Final Mix. That makes a lot more sense. It's like my problem with Tales of Symphonia, which I keep going on about. They based the remaster on the PlayStation 3 version. And the PlayStation 3 version was based on the Japanese PS2 version. And that version ran at 30 frames, which means all versions from now on run at 30 frames, even though their GameCube version ran at 60 frames in 2004. You telling me they can't rework that shit and get it working at 60?
You know these Guados?
Yes.
Do you know what they're making me think?
What?
Do you know what I really want? I want someone to make a good game where you play as Medusa. As in Greek myth Medusa. I want her to be the protagonist. Because the only piece of media where I've ever personally seen where she hasn't been a villain has been Hades. And she was even done dirty in that. Because she was just a head and she was
Now,
pathetic.
I just want to say,
Likeable enough, but Medusa should be a badass protagonist.
I don't know because I've not beaten the game and done everything, but you know the nectar
Yep.
that you gift to people.
In Hades.
Yeah, if
Yep.
you gift them the full amount of nectar to the maximum, so they like you the most, they give you a side quest. Every NPC.
Mm-hmm.
So I've no idea what her side quest would be. Maybe it could be something that impacts her story or explains it. I don't know.
Maybe, but she's still just a floating head that's scared of everyone.
True. I don't know if that will change when you do that because I've not done that. But
I just want a game, an RPG game where you play as Medusa.
it would be pretty cool.
And Zeus should be the final boss villain
Yeah.
because he's an arse.
What if there's any games where
So
you
is
do fight
Poseidon.
Zeus? Are there any games where you fight Zeus?
Not that I can think of.
You'd think there'd be at least one.
Phoenix Rising portrayed Zeus as a womanizer.
I guess
So
that's a start.
He at least wasn't like super likable like most media portrays him as.
You say most, but I can't think of anything other than Disney that portrays him in a good light.
I mean, he was alright in Hades. You didn't see him much from what we played, I guess.
Again, we don't know what his storyline would have been with the
No,
full
I suppose
nectar.
not.
About this far plane. When somebody dies, a summoner sends them to the far plane, right? So their souls or
Sounds like Medusa
whatever
is
they,
ahead of her time.
they go to the far plane,
EP.
right? But
But in all seriousness,
that's the
that would be
far
cool,
plane
or more
we're
mythology
going to,
games in
right?
general. Yeah.
and Yuna's old
But I want
man
mythology
there
games that do it
too?
right.
Do dead people live there or something?
Zeus? But what has he ever done? What hasn't, or who hasn't he ever done, Tim?
Me. I'm one of the lucky ones.
You thinking those funny thoughts again, yeah? You'll see once we get there.
See, Tidus just comes across as being a human being. He asked about the far plane and was all like, are there just dead people in
Who?
there? It's Tidus.
Along there.
I thought you said Tim. I swear you just said Tim.
Scared.
Like, I'm sure he does. I think he is an actual human being.
This
Are
is
you
all
not, Tim?
that is there.
Did I say Tim?
What did he say? Did he say Tim or Tidus? Because I heard Tim. Apparently he said Tidus.
The fact that you said Tim's name shortly before I said Tidus leads me to believe maybe I mistakenly said Tim, but I don't know.
Phoenix Rising kind of portrayed him as a bit of a himbo, yes. Especially a himbo and a bad dad.
Timdus. Let me call
Melfi
the
had
clip
Tim
police.
as well.
Mm.
How does Medusa's hair work? Is it actually specifically her head hair that is like that? Or like our eyebrows too? Just her head hair, I believe.
And do they grow? Can she have a haircut?
No, you'd kill the snakes.
So,
Most stories say she was cursed that way. But it's weird because she had two sisters. But then, I don't know, the stories don't always completely marry up, to be honest. So it's hard to say what the original one was.
so you know how Orin stays behind?
Yes.
Because far playing, no.
Mhm.
And his reason is he doesn't want to relive the past. It's not worth thinking about or whatever. And then Riku's reason is just, that's creepy. I ain't going in there. I don't want to see dead people.
Yeah.
Riku's not got a secret to hide, but Orin does.
Mm-hmm.
And him staying behind would give the player reason to think like, well, why? And they might work it out. But if they both stay behind, you suddenly have less reason to question it.
Yeah, true.
And also, when it comes to cutscenes in there, Riku and Orin don't really factor into it because you see Chapu and Tidus' mom. So it's like,
Yeah.
they don't need to be in there anyway. The great Tidus or Tim debate. Oh, God.
Let's find out what you actually said. Hold on. I'll just play it.
Tidus just comes across as being a human. Go back. Rewind it. Tidus just comes across as being a human. I said it really fast, but I think it was Tidus. But I kind of went Tidus.
Oh, right,
I kind of
okay.
went Tidus. So I was like really quick with it. I think I said Tidus. Do you want to judge for yourself?
Hey, Zero Nova. No, it's okay.
Hello, Zero Nova. Welcome to the stream.
How goes the No Sphere Grid run?
I mean, so far so good. We're in Guado Salam, as you can see. Yeah, I think it's going okay. Obviously, the Thunder Plains might... I think I need to steal some Chocobo feathers. Ooh, can we look at our instructions, please? See, I need them sleep powders. I got that hidden chest.
Oh, but you didn't do the sleep powders.
Not yet.
Now we've got a gap.
But I'll do it as soon as I'm able to leave town.
The far plane was cool,
Zoom.
but I couldn't stop thinking about
I haven't researched further than that.
parents. They look so happy together, but it got me worried that
And that's...
So we
maybe
needed
seeing
to?
them would make
so
me
far, yeah.
really consider Seymour's proposal.
Just got to remember to get them sleep pads. For some reason. I don't know yet. There should be a treasure chest around here somewhere, I think.
Tidge. T reckons you said Tidge.
It's almost like I said that. Does the treasure chest not appear here yet until you get the cutscene?
Riku doesn't want Walker to see Riku's sacrilegious contraptions. Walker hates Riku at this point, right?
No.
Still? No?
He doesn't know anything yet.
Shampoo. Meant to come see you earlier,
He
yeah?
what?
He doesn't know anything about it yet.
So he doesn't know she's a...
No. Doesn't happen until Makalani Lake.
Oh, okay.
Guardian from here on, you know?
Right now, it's just like, oh, friend of yours, Tidus, sure, you can join, whatever.
You need to return to the chest.
Showed up. Traveling with him,
The
I
next
thought
boss fight should be interesting.
you were
Yeah, I
still
bet.
alive
The next boss
somewhere,
fight is, don't tell me,
But
That
then
is brother.
here you are
Chapu.
on the far plane.
Chapu.
Guess your place
Who
is
had the
here.
same clothes?
So,
they're both in the same
how you been?
Auroch team, I guess.
Oh, that guy I just told you about? I gave him your sword. He likes it.
But, you know, Luzu, the red-headed crusader that Waka
Yeah.
punched, he convinced Chapu to give up Blitzball to become a crusader with him. And
Does-
that's what got Chapu killed.
Does Hades' flame hair a real thing too, or is that a Disney thing? That's a Disney thing.
That
And
sounds like a
building on
Disney.
on that, does his version apply to
He
Earth
is
the Body
dead,
Head?
and
Yeah, no,
I-
that's a Disney thing.
Flaming pubes.
really makes that clear. I should focus more on what I have to do now.
And does his fire hair grow? See, some people are all
Disney
like...
thing and a Once Upon a Time thing,
I'm
which
not
looked
even sure what I'm
ridiculous.
saying.
I see loads of
What about
people
shit?
saying, like, why did they say that Chapu looks like Tidus look nothing alike? But I'm pretty sure they took Tidus' face model and just changed their hair.
What, me? With
How do you
Waka?
cut fire hair?
How do you cut fire hair?
Just turn down the gas.
Or just like turn it down. My nipple thermostat. My nipple stat.
No,
I love how at the start of the game they were all, oh, Tidus looks just like him. He really, really doesn't.
I'll remember.
Didn't they just take
I
his?
don't think I can see
They
it.
took his face model, put a bandana on it, and changed the hair, right?
always said I looked grumpy. But those were the happiest days of
Honestly,
my life.
if you had a brother, and in Lulu's case, a former lover who died, and they both looked even relatively similar to the person you just found washed up on the beach. And when I say died, I mean you didn't see him die. He wasn't in a
Oh,
deathbed.
yeah.
Sin just crushed him one day, never came back from a fight. He left town, never came back. Never got to say goodbye.
Yeah, it'd weird you out.
It'd weird you out, and you'd make a in your head connection. So I think it's good enough.
Wasn't the problem that Luzu got him to ditch the sword and got a Machina
Yeah.
from the Albed?
That too, as well. Yeah.
I assume it's the same vibe as him. Yeah, it seems that way.
I've decided.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't-
probably had a similar personality.
I didn't look at
Chapu.
Chapu and think, whoa, that looks like Tidus.
No, but I reckon if you were a walker and you saw Tidus wash up on the beach, you'd be a bit like,
Yeah, I
whoa,
suppose so.
that's weird.
My father had defeated sin, and the
I don't know
whole
how long
town
ago it
out
was
in the
that
streets.
Chapu died, but
Everyone was laughing.
I don't know,
They
it could have been
all
that long
seemed
ago.
So happy. If I defeated sin, that would make everyone happy, wouldn't it?
Did they ever reveal how Tidus' mum
I
died?
must do what everyone wants,
Did she?
not just what I
You
want.
see her in the fire plane.
Let's go back.
You've forgotten everything.
Tell Seymour.
I just assumed it
Before
was
that,
like...
Call Sir Jet.
Because this is what,
Give it a
1,000
try.
years? No, this is in the past. Well, how is she there
Don't
then if this
worry.
is in the past?
He won't come.
Trying
His
not
past.
to think
Tidus'
about
is
my
past.
old man.
Well, no, it's the
Maybe
future, isn't it?
think about
So I'm guessing she just
No,
died
I
of old
thought, I
age.
thought Tidus was from the future.
He isn't here because he's not dead.
Wasn't Tidus from 1,000 years in the future?
no, you've
Or is
gone
he
in.
1,000
You've,
years in the past?
yeah, you've gone into the future.
Oh, well,
so
then probably
that
just
makes
die-
she would have
probably
just
just
died of
old
old
age.
age. Then yeah, never mind.
What I say to Yuna.
She died of sadness. She's
to
Final Fantasy
everybody in
Padme.
Spira.
I'm guessing that
Why should I have to
Tidus
apologize
sees
for
her
anything?
as he remembers her to look like.
It was the drink that killed Tidus' mum. She got run over by a beer truck.
Everything he does.
Tidus is from the past. Fair enough.
Mother.
They say she lost the will to live after Jack disappeared. Is that her?
Oh yeah, they did say that, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's her.
Yeah, I forgot about that bit too. She died after having an insufferable little shit for her son. He kind of was when he was 7.
No, yeah.
Accepted death.
I don't get this bit.
Still alive.
I don't get this bit.
Whoa there. That's my mother
Whoa.
you're talking
She
about.
died of having an insufferable little shit for her son.
Tragic way to go.
It's okay. I think I just
He said,
figured
"Why is she
something
here?"
out.
What?
And
Why I hate
why did she just become a fiend since there nobody was there to send her? Does that mean that anyone who dies in Zanarkand just becomes fiends? Because no one's ever there sending them? Oh, fuck, this kid dies.
It's like that meme where it's like, before I, now that I'm a parent, I finally understand how that time in Star Wars where Yoda just got so sick of Luke's questions that he just died.
Maybe that's when
Just rolled over and died.
even hate it.
Tidus was born a long time ago in a galaxy far, far
Just
away.
lost her energy.
Went
Xanacardians?
Zanarkadians? The first summoners who could calm souls.
I guess they would have been, wouldn't they?
The origin of Zanarkand and its people is explained a lot later.
I guess they would have been the original summoners. And the Fates would have dreamed them up. I don't.
Heads, knobs, knees and toes. Oh yes, cock and ball torture.
Thank you for lowering the bar back to where it was, because I can't be asked to think about this story anymore. It's been confusing me for over 20 years.
Zanarkand did have a summoner.
But really, my old man.
Mommy. Just a sec, dear.
At least there's no farts.
Don't say that.
Why would you say that, though?
Don't say that.
Why would you say that? You
Jinx
know what
us.
happens. You know there's people out there with too many points.
I must sound so stupid.
I don't think
Only
so.
story mode. Only story more confusing. Can you delete comments? More confusing than FF10 is Kingdom Hearts.
Some more time.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. You know,
Chime Duncan here to tell you wrong.
I find FF10 one of the least confusing Final Fantasy stories.
I would have agreed with you until the whole Dream of the Faith thing comes in. And then it just sort of becomes like, wait, what? Why? Huh?
Yeah, maybe. But I don't know if it's supposed like it's supposed to be confusing because you're supposed to know as much as Tidus, and Tidus would be confused as well.
Yeah, and I want Tidus to find out, and me.
Yeah, true. I agree with you there. But I'd argue 8 was more confusing overall, in general.
I don't know, maybe.
It lost me after Dis 2.
Oh, Melfi, what?
I can't move.
Eh.
Oh god.
Lord Jisco.
He is Lord Jisco no more. Send him now.
FF10's actually pretty well explained, and you get people's motivations. I never got too confused with 10, to be honest. I thought 10 was alright. 8 confused me in the second half.
Talk later. We leave now.
God, I don't know what he's got. I don't even know what we've got.
We don't have a whole lot.
What was that just now?
But,
Is it gonna hurt? Ah, what is it?
Teabag!
Tea bags! Ow! It's the box. It's gone down my top.
Can die and
I've got tea bags down my dress.
I teabagged you in your dress. Him in your hood, too.
Spirit, sensing a powerful emotion could have bound him to this world.
We don't have a whole lot.
Tea bags!
the rules, isn't it?
There's like, we need to go shopping.
There was a lot. That box was full before we started chucking them at each
We
other.
don't have a lot of options. We need
Oh,
to go
right.
shopping.
Yeah,
Can you
we do.
tell?
Chicken tea
Here's a
bag.
food fight, tea bags. You know, that food.
You may gob my knob. The meat has been deposited. I said what I said.
I think some tea went in my mouth. One of those bags might have opened. I taste tea. Taste tea. Hello, Ted.
Hey, Ten. Well, what an intro.
Oh, I do kind of taste some tea.
That one bag landed perfectly in his hood. Did.
Wait, there's one in my hood?
No, there was, and then you bent over and it flew out.
There was one in your hood.
Oh, still there. It fell out.
That might be all of... Oh, no, there's one there. They want some PG tips?
If we took,
Not sponsored?
If we took only the audio of your streams, they all would be hit with TOS strikes. Yeah, probably.
Wait, did I get the treasure chests in the far plane?
Hey, side effects. Last time this much tea was thrown around, a government was overthrown.
Am I allowed back in? Love me some PG tips. I can go back in. They're not here yet then. What's this? Who are you guys? Yeah, these things happen. Can I have some items? No? Fine. No items. I guess they're not here then.
We're not mooned. Did you just die to your death?
I died to death.
I was wondering why I suddenly started hearing pipe drums and flutes. Ah, yes, a classic Friday afternoon tea kerfuffle. Yep.
Are you trying to start World Kerfuffle 3?
We are British, after all.
Did I ever go in here?
10k points are well spent.
Hey, a book.
EP's grinding Dark Souls 2. Iron Keeper's bullshit, it is indeed.
What are you talking about? It's easy. Just skip it. Just skip it, forehead. Just get your... Put your skirt on. Skip it.
Forehead? Why is he forehead?
It's just a standard insult.
Is it?
Yeah?
Oh.
Like, oi, forehead.
I'm not skipping it, I don't have a Tim to punch.
You don't need to. You can just
It's a
punch...
requirement.
You can just punch the first knight that spawns in the beginning of the area. You can use him, parry walk off him, skip the whole area.
What?
Oh,
So Lulu, what do you think about Yuna getting married?
no, never mind. I was going to say something that isn't actually true, so never mind.
Well, you better not.
What if she doesn't even like the guy? Is that okay?
I'm allowed to be wrong if it's a mistake.
What's that?
Jeez.
Sometimes marriage doesn't require.
I just have to say this, Lulu. This is too much.
You just can't not look.
Your tits are massive. And that wouldn't be an issue, but you've got them on show all the time. All the time. They're never not on show. You
Hey, Pee-wee.
Your attention is pointed to your massive tits with your necklace.
See, also, just put on a butterfly and skip it, 5-head.
Also, I
Oh.
don't think enlargement surgery exists in the world of Spira.
Who are you choosing for Tidus' sleigh ride?
I don't think I get a choice. It's dependent on my choices throughout the whole game, right?
Alexa, play a cat song.
The playlist Smooth Jazz for Pets on Amazon Music.
Listen, if Yuna gets married,
Nathan, here is your reminder.
What?
Simp for Lulu.
yes. If
I forgot about that
Nathan,
reminder.
here is your reminder.
marry for love.
Simp for Lulu.
I love that it played some jazz music in the background. And I was also complimenting her massive tits seconds ago.
Not making much sense.
I know.
Simp for Lulu.
Apparently this is for cats.
Enough about that.
Smooth jazz for cats. Oh yeah, cat jam.
Some kind of pussy. This can't be copyrighted. It's smooth jazz for cats, right?
Alexa, stop.
I'll tell you what my choice is. That.
She won't go over you.
Interesting. I
She says
suppose I could add you to
interesting.
my list.
Your list!
She'll add you to her list. It's long.
Alright, fair.
Not exactly what I wanted, but okay. Alexa, sing a song about cats.
There is something I've observed about our friends with fluffy fur.
Wow there.
Meow. 1, 2, 3, 4. House cats, big cats. They've got one thing in common: eating, feasting, snacking. Life is their smorgasbord. Cool cats, fat cats. Watch how they can pounce on anything that moves. Mice and spiders too. Laces on your shoe. That's just what they do. Got snacks. They try to hide 'em, can't fool those ravenous felines. Hungry all the time.
It's true.
There you go.
Damn cats.
My cat made his on-stream debut today. Oh, I need to watch it back.
Really? What took him so long? I know he doesn't like that room, I guess.
These cats are
I
diva.
gotta tell the others.
Yeah.
You know he has a bedtime. And EP has to put him to bed.
Is that a joke?
No!
How is that a thing?
EP has to put him to bed.
What? It's just a cat. Let it do what it wants until it gets
It wants
exhausted and
to be
falls-
put to bed.
Well, then the cat can deal with it and not get put to bed.
Alexa's pretty jazzy.
Of course, I remember the cat EP. I just didn't know he hadn't been on the stream before.
Sweaty grabber, clean grabber, all grabbers are sweaty. I was in, was I not in?
Maybe we were playing a game of tennis on stream at one point. I was in. Just gonna get them wolves. The wolf steals. This is not a wolf steal.
All putting him to bed means he's putting food down and shutting the door. Fair enough.
Oh, okay. I will steal that chest though. No idea if I need that. Probably not.
Steal it.
Crab it.
Who said that?
Huh?
It was a good thing you got kidnapped. You wanted that. Oh, that was you, Bloodborne.
Yes.
That's gonna confuse me every single time that comes up. Also, we had his asshole earlier.
Who's asshole?
His, I don't know. Whoever he is.
His could be anybody. Hitler? Do we have a Hitler's asshole?
I hope not.
Or anyone else's?
Oh,
Oh.
we're having a fight.
There's no wolf here.
You got lightning protection for the next area? Have you got lightning protection?
No, but I'm going to flee every single fight. There's no
Oh.
boss there.
Then you'll be good.
You're really trying to make me run out
Who
of
won?
money
Cammy.
here.
Cammy won.
Uh,
Well done, Cammy.
it's fine. I don't need protection if I just run away from everything. KO. What I will need is to steal some chocobo feathers.
Regina trying to glue Nathan's asshole shut again. I never did that.
No, but you nearly did.
When? I didn't.
Well, we spoke about it at length for some reason.
I can't remember why.
It was in Dark Souls 2.
Every time there's a battle, I look up to see my avatar immediately die.
We said something
Oh, no.
like, how would you get revenge? Would you glue someone's arsehole shut while they're asleep?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Ah, high potion, come on.
That's my dating strategy. What, gluing someone's asshole shut? I mean,
Because
whatever tickles your pickle, EP.
we said
but-
that every single moment of their life, of their remaining life, would be filled with panic. And nothing but panic. Until their anus
Jeez, man, this wolf
explodes.
lifts.
Damn it, this wolf only yields high potions for some reason. He should be giving me sleep powders.
Does not skip arm day, but only the top of his arms.
So his forearms.
This was in response to I don't need protection when I run away from everything.
Can I please steal sleep powders? Does it say how many I need?
EP shows up to a date with an industrial-sized vat of glue.
Industrial size. Ah.
Kinky. Hey, True DK.
Hello, True DK. So about this industrial vat of glue you've got.
You mean I'm not supposed to?
Damn it, Oren. You forgot your keys. There you
I'm
go.
starting to understand where things are going wrong.
Riku!
Why do you have an industrial vat of lube? No, glue.
The opposite of lube, maybe.
That is the opposite of lube, yeah.
All someone needs to do now is invent glube.
Glube. How would it work?
It would be really lubricated and only stick things together when it dries. So you better pull out when you're done, or you're never pulling out.
It's a race against time.
Yes. If anything, it's
Not
like
something you want to confuse. Yeah, definitely not.
it's the ultimate. Like, you better speed this up. You're running out of time.
It's drying.
You've got things to do. It's dry. Ochu, no one likes you.
Turning up for a date with an industrial vat of lube would be better than glue. Barely, but still. Glue is for speedrunners.
Why am I not stealing any sleep powders? I'm only getting high potions, and I'm pretty sure I saw someone do this.
I was catfished once, so I pulled the quick glue asshole maneuver and ran away. A vat of lube sounds like your cousin's Mr. Libido's ideal gift. Oh, sleep powder's a rare steal, apparently.
Oh, really?
Glue is for those that like to cuddle after. Now they don't have a choice.
Does it say how many sleep powders I need? 2.
2.
God damn it.
How many you got?
None.
Oh.
Well, let me check. I think it will be above the spheres, so... Yeah, make that a big old none. Right. We got a wolf. Please. You couldn't just be cool. Maybe kill this guy while I'm here.
Dead.
Right. Riku! No, don't hit her! Or the dodge, though. Right, defend.
What about the chest?
Defend. More important. Damn it. Stop hitting her!
She's nicking all his stuff.
You're a knobhead. Go on, get it.
To be honest, glue in the bedroom is just a sex challenge run. Can you beat sex before the glue dries?
It's not worth the consequence.
No.
Oh, what a dodge, though. Come on, Riku, get this thing. I didn't realize this was going to be so difficult.
Glue in the bedroom has its uses. You know how, like, you can do, like, the candle wax thing? That's supposed to be, like...
I never understood it.
But it's supposed to be, like, people find it sexy, right?
But why?
What if you got PVA glue and spread it, waited for it to dry, and then peeled it off? That'd be satisfying as fuck.
Yeah, but not in a sexy way.
I don't know.
I think I do know. Because it's all like black and
What?
flaky, isn't it, when you peel it off?
White.
Is it white?
PVA glue, yeah. School glue. The liquid glue that you got at school.
Oh, I don't know what it was I was doing, but when you peel it off, it looks like all little like greyish flakes. Very specific. I don't think...
Deaster agrees with me. Well, to a certain extent. A weirdest suggestion for an NG Plus challenge goes to. At school we used to paint our hands with PVA glue and peel it off.
To be honest, if you can use Kinder eggs, you can use PVA glue.
Today we've discovered Gina's very specific kink. It wasn't a kink I knew about until right now.
It's not a kink until... You'll discover it's not a kink when you do it. Because then you'll be like,
Depends on the glue. Depends on the glue. Like
shouldn't.
if it comes off easily in one peel, then that's satisfying.
It shouldn't depend on the glue. That'd be like, you know, the thing you peel off a phone screen the first time you have a new phone or tablet.
Yeah.
That's pretty satisfying, but I don't want it in the bedroom.
Yeah, but that's satisfying. The glue thing on your hand is satisfying because of the way it feels.
Oh, is it?
Like how you feel it peeling off, yeah. It always was for me, anyway.
I'd rather a massage or something if I want to feel something nice on my hands.
You can make a full body glue skin imprint of someone. I've seen some pranks before where a woman will cover her face in PVA glue. And because it goes like...
Yes, we got one!
Hey! Because it goes like transparent when it's dry. They'll do that and then they'll start sort of peeling it a little bit. And then they'll go to their boyfriends and be like, oh, my period skin's peeling off. Can you help me? I can't get it off. And some of them will really freak out because it does look like your skin's just peeling off.
Did they actually believe it, though? My period skin.
I don't know whether some of them did, because some of them you can tell it's like staged, but hey, you never know who'll believe that stuff.
There's a lot of people who believe those staged things, which is funny. Oh, what an Orin, you hit it. I was hoping you'd miss, really.
Can you beat sex without clank? Yes.
I don't know, I always tend to make that noise. That clanking noise.
No kink shaming. Kink mockery, on the other hand. Do it with super glue for a full body Brazilian wax. Oh god, no.
Super hard mode.
I can attest to and will never elaborate on the fact that super glue can be very, very nice. No. I've got super glue on my fingers before and it's horrible trying to get it off.
Yeah, I have actually done that as well. I hate it.
And it hurts as well.
It kind of does.
Bear in mind Americans are very dumb, says Pee-wee. Says Pee-wee. Not me. Pee-wee said that. I didn't say that.
Yeah, we didn't say Americans are dumb.
Can you beat Kama Sutra in alphabetical order? Like the whole book.
I kind of want to try.
Gorilla Glue does belong in hair according to Americans. Oh god.
Oh dear.
It is indeed horrible to get off, however certain liquids can assist with that.
Hit that thing. Get that sleeping powder.
Are you talking about sniffing super glue for Disco? Are you? Are you talking about sniffing glue?
Ah, not high potion. Ooh, she lives. Damn it. Come on, Riku. Oh, she lives. Someone's about to die. Ah, we good. Orin, you should probably run away, though. Someone needs to escape. Come on, get it. Everyone's dying around you, Riku. Oh, come on, Riku. Now you're gonna get it. Well, you ain't dodging that.
Can someone glue the fucking Iron Keep Knights together for me? Thanks. No, then you'll double them up.
They'll still find a way to kill you.
Sniffing super glue would be more likely happen in the living room rather than the bedroom.
That's just where I keep my glue. Well, why is there a specific camera angle for this? There's nothing here.
Run if your first one or two steals fail. The chances of subsequent successful steals falls drastically after each attempt.
Is that right?
This kink
Okay.
is a non-profit fan-based parody brought to you by Degeneracy, the Kama Sutra and Rule 34. Please support the official release.
Hey. Release. Guess I should just
If
steal
they
them.
move all their legs together, think of how much faster they'll get.
That was a mega potion, though.
Who are you talking about? Oh, the knights, right. Yeah, like three-legged race.
Except it'll be about 26-legged race.
Yeah.
And they'll still find a way to kill you. Those guys suck.
Three-legged race is supposed to be difficult, right? But if you get a good partner and you're in sync, you're sorted.
Or, if you're me, pick the strongest, fastest guy
And just
and just
get
grab onto
taken
his
away.
leg and accept you're going to get some scrapes. But you're going to win.
Oh, the chance for a successful steal per enemy decreases with 50% after every successful steal.
I never knew this.
In your example, it doesn't matter who tries to steal the second time, it will always be 50% chance. And 25% with the third and 12.5 with the fourth. So it doesn't matter who you have. Or it doesn't matter if you have a high or low luck stat. If you have Master Thief or Pickpocket, it's always the same.
Here's my question.
Now that's a bedroom strat.
What's the percentage on the first steal? Because you said the second one, it goes down to 50, but what's the first one? Right? Yeah, because if the second time's 50 and you said it decreases by 50, does that mean the first steal's 100%? Are you sure? I swear I've had it fail the first steal before.
Damn it, EP, you just made me think of the Ironkeep Knight Centipede.
EP, have you got to the boss of that place yet? Because I kind of need you to get to the boss of that place. God damn it. You're probably saving it for like when the next stream happens, I assume.
Are you planning to get ultimate weapons in this run?
I don't know why I would though, because they're not going to help with this particular run, are they? Well, maybe they will. But I just assume the further you go, the less your weapons are going to come into it. I could be wrong. I figured it would become more about item farming and limit breaks at that point. I don't know. Overdrives.
Yeah, I won't do that off camera. Just doing enemy clear out.
Cool, because I'm gonna need you to see. I'm gonna need to see that when it happens. Like, I want your reaction to that fight first time.
Which one is it?
I can't say it if he's listening.
Oh yeah.
And that's the easy version.
Yeah.
Easier.
Steal rate is 100% divided by 2. 100% over 2 for every successful steals. Oh, the player has a 100% chance to steal on your first attempt. The steal is then checked for results, which are as follows. So now, right, normal item, steal. Okay.
So even if I missed the steal and it says couldn't steal anything, the percentage for the next one still decreases again.
I'm not looking forward to this. Oh no, especially not with Gina's face, which out of context sounds like an insult. Yeah, that's very rude.
And if I steal from a treasure chest, does it still decrease? Because that's a 100% chance, isn't it?
You would think so.
Only got me high potion anyway.
Burnt his face with his love.
I mean, I might as well steal till I die.
Sweat on everything you love.
I'll steal till I die. Never mind, I'll die.
I'll steal till I die. That was just your life mantra.
It is now.
I'll steal till I die.
At least I'm getting some money out of this.
You can just randomly play Blitzball. Yeah, let's take a break and play some Blitzball.
And Yuna's like, can we discuss this weird ass marriage proposal I got? Sorry, I can't hear you. Water in my ears.
I meant your expression, you don't.
I don't want a donut. I'm very full. There was a lot of free food in Stratford.
Just as standard.
Probably isn't a standard, but that hotel was pretty damn posh. Well, this is boring. Why would I even watch this? Oh, Kimari. Oh, Kimari.
What have we said about Kamari?
Oh. Because he didn't run away. Now, thank you.
Got pretty good at Blitzball way back when. It's alright, but needs a quality of life upgrade.
I like it.
I prefer it to the card games.
FF8 card game was good.
So
I actually like the FF9 card game. Not many people do or understand it. And I'll admit, I don't fully understand it, but I like it.
I don't want to marry this guy, but I think I might have. Yeah, great. I've got to go play Blitzball. I just watched 3 Nights Run Off in sync. We should have been recording. We're off to see the wizard.
Sometimes when you were playing that area, the knights would just run into the lava for no reason. And not, they slipped. They literally 90-degree turn to the lava and just sprinted into it.
I'm sure there's a clip of it.
Oh, yeah, there is.
And they're just running towards me and then they literally just 90-degree turn and run straight into
What, didn't we
lava.
call them Barry and Larry?
Yeah.
The brothers, and Larry killed himself, and then Barry was like, Larry,
No, Larry!
went after it. R.I.P. Larry and Barry, in that order. There isn't a real-life version EP,
I was about to say, I'm sure there is.
You can buy it. If you're interested in playing it again in
more hours on that than the actual game.
If you're interested in playing the game digitally, but a modern version of it, FF14 brings it back. And it's expanded with all the monsters of all the games.
Terra Master is a card game. Can't say if it's good or not. I just win randomly. Tetra Master, yeah.
You and your bloody high potions, Riku. You bloody love them, don't you? Can't help yourself.
It's probably not a coincidence that Square Enix put Triple Triad in Final Fantasy XIV rather than another card game.
Yes, it is the
It
most
does seem
popular
to
one.
be the one where everyone's like, the one in 8 was good.
I like 9 though, Tetramaster. Sue me. I kind of prefer it in concept.
Nobody's suing you for that. Who's suing you for that?
Someone should sue me, but they would fail miserably. Dare you? Don't, please. I can't be asked.
You know how expensive it is to sue someone?
No, I've never done it. Have you sued someone before?
No.
Is it because it's expensive? Or
I don't think I've ever had anyone to sue.
Well, I feel like the government tried to sue us once. It wasn't quite like that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off, government.
Hey, I'm broke, I'll sue him. What are you going to sue him for, EP?
Yeah.
Everyone, what would you sue Nathan for?
Line up, come on. Roll up, roll up. What would you sue him for?
There's got to be a reason.
He needs to play it 10-2 again. What? Are you assuming because I've not played it?
EP's playing 10-2 at the moment.
I have played 10-2, by the way. Don't assume I've not. Probably the face punching. Tim's got a good point.
Well, yeah, that's fair. You went in willingly, though, so...
That's a good point. You did.
I don't know if you'd have much of a case.
I even said, walk slowly towards me and I'll punch you. And then you walk slowly towards me and I punched you. Actually, no, you swung first and I deflected your hit and then punched you in the face back.
True.
I was defending myself. You've just lost this case. Easily. And the evidence is all on a video.
Premature asshole ceiling.
Oh, that's that meaning of ceiling. I was very confused. I thought you meant the roof. Premature asshole ceiling.
I'd sue Nathan for cruel and unusual punishment. He got me into Dark Souls 2.
Again, didn't force you. That was on you.
Could be coercion, though.
It's true. If you saw someone jump off a bridge and you did it, it wouldn't be their fault.
Oh, yes, you are taking a break from 10-2. Well, with this stream as evidence, a court case about domestic violence would go well.
Yeah, but it's
Teabags.
teabag throwing.
Yeah, but what if I got a teabag in my eye?
You weren't complaining
And I
last
went-
time. But then again, your mouth was full. No, I don't. I'm sorry.
I'm going to sue you.
Arrest this man. I don't. How did that happen so fast? I don't know. Where is this fucking sleep powder?
It's going to be one of those streams. It already is 10.
Apparently. Oh, come on.
I know what it is. With this game, you'll get so sexually charged with Lulu It is all you can talk about.
It's
I
true.
mean, I don't blame you.
It's not even just Lulu, it's every female NPC almost as well. Have you seen Donna?
I've seen Donna.
We've all seen Donna.
Her face is a shame, though, isn't it?
I don't look at the face.
Nathan loves the belt dress. Oh, God.
Oh. Be really heavy though. Does she wear it for exercise
It would be
purposes?
very heavy.
I bet she's hench under that dress. You just don't know it. Like her,
It's always ab day.
her shoulders are like you don't notice, but then if it ever came off, she had abs. Her leg muscles are twice the size that you expect them to be.
Hey, Donna's kind of pretty too, and as Nathan said, there's a lot else you can look at.
The dress is extremely loose, and yet it never comes off. Never falters once. Please, please, please. I don't know, man. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I've got to do this bloody no sphere grid challenge today, and
I was convinced earlier that it was Spyro today, even though I did the schedule.
you know what the weird thing is? As much as that game makes me sad, I kind of wish I was playing it, just because I was getting somewhere with it and it felt like good to be accomplished. Until, of course, we got to the point where I got stuck.
But it got to the point where I put a tweet out earlier about tonight's stream. And I uploaded a clip from Spyro. And was like, oh, it's Spyro tonight.
Whoops.
Did all the hashtags and everything.
Did you stop yourself?
No, I tweeted it.
Oh, dear.
And then, like, 30 seconds later, I was like, wait a minute, it's not Spyro today, it's Final Fantasy. So I had to delete the tweet, get a clip of Final Fantasy X,
See,
and then put a new tweet
I
out.
would swap the days, but Final Fantasy Friday is the
Yeah,
alliteration that
makes
you're
sense.
gone for. And I want to mention something. I don't know who will care, but this is the thing I care about, I guess. One of the things. You know, YouTube community posts.
Yes.
I have gone back from almost our recent community posts, and I've gone back through a whole bunch of them, quite a ways back, to try and find out which ones had the most likes.
Oh, yeah.
To be like, what kind of post should I actually be doing? The most recent one, with the Spyro gif of him flying upside down in a weird bug, that got over 500 likes. They don't normally get that many likes. I then went back to the previous ones, and it was like 100, 150, 120, 180, 70, 100. And I was like, damn, people don't want updates on
No, they want funny
my
gifs.
boring ass life. They want funny gifs. And then you know what? Well, as I was going back through, I saw another one with 500, which was another gif of Rayman. And I was like, people just want...
It's gifs.
People don't want gifs of me playing the game and my reaction to the funny thing happening. They just want a weird thing on the screen to laugh at that's being animated. So yeah, I posted a funny gif of a Spyro glitch and the likes came in.
Gifs.
I usually
That's
do
what I want.
post gifs, but normally it's of the streams.
I'm starting a class action suit against Gina for false advertising. I deleted it, man. I deleted it.
Well,
Nobody saw it.
you did admit it on stream.
Yeah. So Nathan determined that the best way to get likes is to remove the Nathan.
Unfortunately, I even tried to put
Oh,
Gina into the gifs for likes, and that
Oh,
didn't
that's not
work.
going to do anything. I heard that polls are OP for engagement too.
I used to do polls, and I used to do them really regularly, and they did get a lot of engagement because we used to get several thousand votes on each one. Problem was,
yeah.
I ran out of things to do polls on. Like, I couldn't think of anything. And I'm trying to edit videos and do my job that I do in real life at the same time. So it's like, I can't be asked to keep thinking of polls, man. If this was my full-time job, I would do.
Just put up the whatever the question of the day bot on Discord asks. But then what would your answer
Yeah, but I
be?
tried to keep it on topic with the gaming challenges, but
Yeah.
maybe that's my problem. Maybe I should be doing something that anyone can relate to.
I'm going to get a drink.
Did you run out?
Yeah, how am I going
Can you steal a sleeping powder, you greasy bitch.
Wow.
Please.
He's gone past sweaty and he's now greasy.
That is the next step beyond sweaty, though, isn't it?
Haha.
You're going to be able to walk now through your neck hole. Oh, God, they go through your armholes. Wait, one's neck hole, one's armhole.
Wait, this works.
This shouldn't work. You got a flap if you need to wee as well. It is only high potions. It is nothing but high potions. Can you steal a sleeping powder, you greasy bitch? That's been quoted. Yeah.
I know, Amy.
What is the evolution? Sweaty, greasy, lard-ridden? You lard-ridden bitch. Ah, man, it looks like her left arm's dislocated. Ouch, though. Do I just accept I'm not going to get this? And after that, well glued. I always remember a poll on things like toilet roll under or over preferences. Or favourite biscuit. Yeah, that's true. It just would feel weird to post that on YouTube when it's like heavily branded to be one thing. But hey, maybe it would work. I don't know. Be cool. That's not being cool. What'll it take? I'll stick around so Ocho has another target. Never mind. Any fungus around? Not here, I don't think. Gloobed. Well gloobed. You called her a greasy bitch and you wonder why she's not doing what you want. I called her a greasy bitch after she didn't do what I wanted. Grats, I don't know either. Is there an item duplication glitch? I wish. I don't think it's that kind of game. Have I still literally only got one? Yeah. Yeah. Inflicts damage and sleep on all enemies. Ooh. That must be useful for something later then. That's the reason the game wants me to get so bloody many of them. I got a preemptive. Does that improve steel? Probably
Hey, Luigi.
not. Hello. That's not it. Wish I could speed this up. Probably should have run away with one person, but I don't know. Please. Not cool. And then you attack her anyway. And then you attack her anyway. What's the point? That was a bit dramatic. She nearly knocked over the drink, landed on the keyboard, headbutted the mic, everything.
Come here.
Can you open my list again, please?
Yes.
Does at any point say I need to get sleep powders from future enemies? No, just other stuff.
No. Oh, no, sleeping powders from our ice wolf.
So I could wait till then and get 3 to make up for the one I'm not getting here, but for all I know, that is also really hard to get them. So it wouldn't change anything.
Gina's very clumsy. Oh, no, never mind. It wasn't me.
Not this time.
No. I really wish that they could have added speed up feature like they did for FF12.
They did on the PC version, but for some reason not on the console version.
Apparently it's a common steal on Snow Wolves.
Is it? Then what the frick am I wasting my goddamn ass time for?
And we all know Nami isn't clumsy, she's deliberately destructive. She was looking at those bugs just then.
You know what? Screw this.
I'm just gonna...
If this is really
Yeah, now
such
you
a
can
big
see it.
problem, I'm just going to save it here. I'll make a separate save.
Now you can see her. In fact, let's just... There you go. Now they're still there.
What did you change?
I put the avatars behind us.
And Sandwolf. That's good to know. Thank you. Oi, losers. Let's go to Macarena Temple.
It's one thing I've always liked about Eric. I've never known a cat be so precise. He's never knocked a single thing over.
Hey,
Hear that?
my cat used to be kind of like that. Always delicately walking around, not breaking stuff.
What can
And I know this because I had Lego.
Let's go.
They're the same person, with two different hairstyles. 3 people. And they're not even that dissimilar hairstyle.
It's fully because Eric's anxiety ridden, but still.
My cat wasn't anxiety ridden. My cat would
This is
destroy
Seymour with the
you if you looked at it
Macarena
wrong.
Temple.
Makalania Temple.
Aye?
Aye?
What I don't get is, why would the Lord Maester
You ever
head
notice
off
that?
without a pizza anyway?
Macarena
Maybe he
Uh,
wants to
reference.
Macarena.
answer so soon.
No.
I don't know why they referenced it, but we went to Macarena Temple. And Waka went Makalania Temple, and Tins went, aye? What a weird reference.
What was Yuna doing there for all this time, talking to a picture
Come
of
on,
Jiskel?
let's go.
Your cat is broken, EP. I think ours is at the moment. What are you sniffing?
Well, didn't Yuna's watched the sphere that Jessica dropped, hasn't she? At this point, you'd imagine. So she knows that Seymour killed Jessica. Now, no one else does. So that's probably why she was looking at a picture of him, because now she's conflicted of whether she should, even more conflicted than she was, I guess. And she now knows that she needs to do something to stop Seymour, because Jessica asked someone to. Makes perfect sense now that I think of all that.
Should I marry this murderer?
Well, she does it to get close
Maybe
to
I'm into it.
She does it to get close to him so she can send him, right?
There's a lot of picture talking in this game. Seymour is a good villain. I will agree.
He is. Dude's legit crazy, but gives reasons for every crazy shit that he does. Crazy thing he
They're the
does.
scariest ones. The
Yeah.
ones that aren't just evil for the sake
Yellow.
of being evil. Oh yeah. The ones that genuinely think they're doing good.
Right,
How are we supposed to cross that?
oh, how does this work? Duncan, where are you? Can I have the FF10 experts chime up? What's on my list?
We head north, not too near.
Kefka's
not
crazy
too
too.
far from the towers, yeah?
Meaning we should avoid wide open areas.
Steal lunar curtains, pray at the first
I think I forgot
stone,
something in Buenos
steal
Aires.
chocobo feathers.
Nice
Some
knowing
cactos.
Okay.
Is that how you spell cactus?
I believe so, yeah.
Is it? I thought it was with a C.
Well,
You
in
know,
this
it's with a
game it's a
Q.
Q. I don't know if it's different.
You're doing this right. Did you get sleep powders?
I got one. Ticket anyway.
Damn it. Bye.
So, to pray at the cactus stones, you don't have to do anything like dodge all the lightning strikes or anything like that. Can you get rid of that square? It distracts me. Thank you.
I've heard Cooge is a good villain actually as well. You can't pray now.
Only later? Are you sure?
No, just go up to them and hit square, says Pee-wee.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Kefka made it a daily routine to snort his cereal.
Kefka's pretty crazy as well. The dude literally poisoned the water supply.
You can now, but it's not advisable.
I need it though.
Why is it not advisable? What does it change?
It just makes cactus
Oh,
spawn.
a cactus will wipe the floor with you.
Yeah, but I need their steel, then I'll run away.
Oh, there we go then.
That's all it is. It's going to be difficult,
Yeah, you
but I have a
just walk
save
up to them
point.
and press square.
I need their chocobo feathers.
Is there a ward for dodging a
Yeah.
lot of lightning? There isn't
If you
there?
dodge 200 in a row, you get an item that you need to get someone's ultimate weapon, but I forget who. I've done it before, and it was tedious as shit.
Hey, Curtis.
None of these are lavas. Hello, welcome.
I
The
still can't
Venus
get
sigil.
Lulu sigil.
It's the Venus sigil for Lulu's ultimate weapon.
Mm.
But don't you have to get rid of Dark Ixion at one point to do this? No, because you can do the 200 dodges now. It's if you return here, you got to fight Dark Ixion. I think.
Hey, Vent Dweller.
Hello.
Catching the stream. Welcome.
That is a lava. Steal the lunar curtain? Yes, 2 of them. How many do we need?
Just says lunar curtains.
I'll just grab a bunch whenever I see them then. In fact, can I steal twice? Yeah, got another one. 3rd. You died for it, but you
Is
got
it
it.
when the goth babe makes me jump through hoops like dodging 200 lightning strikes?
No, I
Only
mean,
if you want to. Ixion needs to be actively started by talking to a twat.
oops.
I'm tired enough that I'm struggling to understand words and I keep casually veering into lava. I'm going to go and get some sleep. Good night, EP.
I made a mistake. I accidentally saved over my backup save, but whatever.
Dark Ixion spawns in the north and next to the forest, so you could do it next to Quad Asylum.
That's true, because you need to go to the... whatchamacallit, to actually hand it in, don't you?
I'd let Lulu lightning strike me, wouldn't we all, Pee-wee? Wouldn't we all?
I don't think I need to steal anything from these. Can you steal from the lizard thing and get sleeping powders, or is that something else? Could be something else.
I'll put you on my list, but if you dodge 200 lightnings, I might be persuaded.
No, you get soft. That's fine. Do we have to buy soft later?
Don't know.
It was on the list, wasn't it?
I haven't read through the list.
Damn, that was 1,000. Yeah, buy 2
Buy
soft.
2 softs. There you go.
I don't know why. Maybe you're just useful at some point.
Oh, you've got one now.
Alright, so pray at this. Chest there. This will make cactuars spawn, I believe, only in this immediate area. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong.
How do you know when the lightning's going to strike?
Oh, there's a flash on screen and you press the X button.
Oh.
But I haven't even been trying to dodge them. I probably should.
The icon for soft is a needle. The exact opposite of soft. Oh, you can steal soft and petrified grenades from Melusine?
One of these things,
The
probably.
lizards.
Oh, I need petrified grenades, actually. I think. Is that on the list as well?
Yes. In fact, steal them from specifically these things.
Oh, no. Okay. 5 grand.
You need to steal chocobo feathers.
Yes, I do.
You need chocobo feathers, 2 softs, and 11 grenades.
I'm going back to the save point to heal.
Petrify rare steals and the smaller lizards.
Typical. Got one.
Woohoo!
Now I've got to live. Good.
Uh-oh.
That's alright, one person got away. Everyone can just die now if they want.
I'm sure they don't want.
If the enemies want.
They do.
Pwned.
That was unnecessary, wasn't it? You could have just flicked her and she'd have died.
Yep, it could have. What a prick. I will save that though because I got a petrified grenade. Does it say how many I need? Dare I ask?
Petrify grenade?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Well, 1.
here we go.
Steel petrify grenade.
Cactuar, chocobo feather.
Woohoo!
That's what we need. Get away. Get away. One more steel. You never know. Might get another one. Boom. Dead.
No.
No! Could I? No.
No, she's... Oh, no, it's gone.
Back off. Didn't need anything else from you anyway.
He could have just farted in her general direction and she would have died. True. Such a cheerful little dancing fella.
Honestly, if any of those creatures farted, I think there would have been some severe damage dealt.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe I'll find another one. You don't get lightning strikes near these. Damn it. I'll have that though.
Please don't make it rumble.
What did she say?
Please don't make it rumble.
I thought she said, I really don't like your butthole.
Whose butthole is she seeing right now though?
I don't know, but that's what it sounded like she said.
She has a fear of buttholes.
Marlboro's technically burp.
Can we get a word for the fear of buttholes, please? Sphinctophobia.
Tina, you got butts on the mind, maybe. I really don't like your butt. Thanks, Tim.
That should totally be sphinxophobia or proctophobia, I guess. I like sphinctophobia though. I bet there was no specification on how many
No.
chocobo feathers to get.
No. Just to steal the feathers.
People be dying, Gina.
Yep, I didn't write this list, you did. Explain to yourself.
No shock armor, Duncan. What do I look like? Someone knows what they're doing. I'm here for steals next to a save point. What do I need armor for?
Steals and runs. Oh, no. Stealing and running. No, sounds a bit better.
Sure.
Steal from elementals, there you go.
What for?
No shock armor.
Oh, really?
So why are you actually stealing chocobo feathers?
They cast haste in battle. And we're never going to learn haste. Because we can't use the sphere grid.
Why do the cactuars have chocobo feathers?
Because cactuars are really fast, and chocobo feathers cast haste when used, so
Oh,
the
okay,
haste,
yeah,
the speed.
that makes sense.
Have one last steal attempt. Yeah.
Hey!
Is that 2 of them I got now? No. Did I get?
2 that I've seen, but I don't know if you got
Might be
one.
2. I think it was the
Maybe
lunar
2.
curtains I got 3 of.
You're trying to build a chocobo.
One feather at a time.
Like those people who collect their hairs that fall out of their head.
Lunar. I used to collect my toe fluff. But I did it for a reason.
It better be a really good reason, because I'm judging you hard right now.
Why would you judge me? This was when I was a kid. I did it because I joked once to my dad when I took my socks off, going, "Oh look, there's enough to fill up another jar there," as a joke. And he legitimately went to talk to Mum, going like, "Is this true?" And she was like, "What? No, he's joking." And then when after he left that day, I went to Mum and goes, "Wouldn't it be funny though if I actually did fill up a jar?"
Okay.
Over time, and then when he next came, I'd be like, "Look, I've got jar number 8."
I'll give you that.
He didn't see the funny side.
Duncan's been away, I think. Activate a cactuar statue. You can get chocobo feathers from the cactuars. He has been.
Oh yeah, I got a couple.
Yeah.
Damn, Riku, you dead. You dead as
Do you
shit.
want to build a chocobo?
Wow.
I'll take that as a no, shall I? Okay, bye.
They would like a chocobo to build because they would probably attack it. Then again, they couldn't because that thing's mahusive.
Yeah, Nami'd give it a good go.
She'd fail.
Mm. I don't know. Depends on the temperament of the Chocobo. She'd probably go for the jugular.
Riku just said, I hate needles. Feather. Kicked in the face. All been there. Ah, now you're gonna get killed, or he's gonna run.
Bye.
Guess I only have one feather.
Boo. How many you got now? 3? Was it 2?
Might be 3. I think I can move on now because I need to steal from Iron Giants, and they're not until further on in the Thunder Plains. So
Iron Giant.
yeah,
Don't steal from the Iron Giant.
but Vin Diesel's rich.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, but Vin Diesel's rich.
Let's just get out of here.
I want his shit.
But the Iron Giant isn't.
That's true. Damn, Walker, you made a stone. Wow. He's like, I'm not gonna stay around here. They'll be turning people to stone and shit. Bye. Yeah, you got a turn. You may as well steal from him. I don't know,
Electro Marble.
Why not? I had a few already. But...
Oh, Waka.
Oh, Walker.
Shame there's no speed up function to help grinding on this version. Yeah,
No.
it's true.
I wish there was.
They added it to the... I wouldn't say they're remasters, but... Final Fantasy 9 and... Was it just 9?
And 7 and 8.
7. Oh, did they add speed up to 8 as well?
Yeah, I used it in our streams a lot.
Oh.
And they are remasters. There's no about it.
I don't think 7 and 9 are remasters.
How is 9 not a remaster?
What's different? It looks exactly
Everything.
the same.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Compare.
It looks exactly
Literally
the
find
same.
2 pictures and compare them, and you'll see they look worlds apart.
Okay, but if you're comparing the Final Fantasy 8 remaster to the Final Fantasy 9 remaster, you can see what I mean, right?
No, because 9 looks better.
What?
Easily.
Better than the 8 remaster?
Infinitely.
How?
Compare 2 pictures and you'll see. It's not even a question in my mind. And I'll tell you for why. Yeah, look at that. Worlds
Yeah,
different.
okay.
Even the background on the lightning strike looks slightly better.
I must not have seen the remaster. Do we not have the remastered one?
We only have the remaster.
What?
You
Why
didn't-
is that the only comparison?
I don't know.
find?
Well, there's that. Is that a comparison? Yeah. It baffles me that you don't think 9's a better remaster. It's always looked better, in my opinion. Una. The reason for it is...
Maybe I just didn't play 9 that much.
You've not,
on the
because you've not
original.
completed it. That is automatically not enough.
See, look, this is what I remember. This.
You've played the PS1
Not
version
this.
then. That's the original. That says mod, but that looks like what
Oh,
a
that's a
remaster
mod.
would look like, I guess. That's the remaster from the look of it.
Okay, that's blurry. So
I was
can't
about to
see
say,
that.
did the remaster come out in 2016? I thought it was more recent.
I don't know.
The reason being is because for FF8 they couldn't redo the backgrounds because they were static JPEGs,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and they lost the original development files for them, so they couldn't remaster them. So all they could do is blow them up a little bit, and even then
Yeah.
it didn't help much. But they remade all the character models in 8, so the character models in 8 look great, but the backgrounds look pretty much the same.
Yeah.
In 9 they were able to remaster everything.
Okay, I stand corrected. What about 7?
Yeah, 7 looks
I've
about as
seen a
good as they
remaster.
can. Yeah, it's not,
7?
there is a remaster on PS4.
Oh, they just made the polygons look a bit more smooth.
Yeah, they kind of basically just did. I think the backgrounds look a little smoother as well, but
Yeah.
it was about as good as they could do. It was alright, it functioned, or it worked. It was actually in 2015, the day they announced that they were... the day they revealed the remake, they also said that the PS4 remaster of the original FF7 with trophies is going on PS4.
Oh.
And I
See,
bought it day one because I'm weak.
Something in my head thought that FF7 and FF9 were just re-releases.
No.
And they were just their games re-released onto PS4.
I was always impressed by FF9 remaster.
The only good way to farm magic in 8 is speed up.
They could redraw them, but they'd have to redraw them and make them look as good as they could. They make them look as accurate as they did.
Look
And
at the
I don't know.
Metroid Prime remastered. That's top tier.
That's only just been revealed recently, hasn't it?
Let's have a look. That's just a dude in some armor.
Excuse me, who? That's just a who in
It's a
armor?
dude in some armor. Who is it?
Who's in the armor?
I don't know. Is it a dudette?
There you go.
That's just a dudette. I'm sorry, how am I supposed to know that?
Because you put it in your quiz.
Did I?
In your own quiz. You said who was the first female
Yeah.
protagonist in a video game. The answer was Samus from
I
Metroid.
think I'd remember that.
Your own quiz.
I just googled it.
It was your own quiz.
I just googled it.
What the hell? I thought you were all like, I'm gonna remember that. That is some female
No.
empowerment shit right there.
I'm not gonna remember that.
But yeah, that looks pretty
Okay,
good.
that does look decent actually. Now that I've made it bigger, that does look
But-
pretty decent.
What's a better remaster, that or Crisis Core? Yeah,
Okay.
there we go.
Because that Crisis Core is a rather good remaster.
It's basically a remake in a way.
In a way, I mean, yeah, look at the difference there. That's not a remaster, that's a remake.
The only reason they didn't call it a remake is because the story didn't change. They didn't remake the game. They remastered it in the exact same game. if you like.
Yeah. It still sort of had, when you're playing it, there was still the characters still have the movements of the PSP game.
Yeah, yeah.
Just the graphics are better.
Because that's what I mean. They didn't remake it. Well, they did remake it, but they remade it one-to-one. Like, nothing changed.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just remade everything as it was and kept it as it was from
It
there.
has got lunar curtains, yes. What's everyone's favourite Sid?
Oh, God. It can't be 6, because that's just sad.
7. It'll be 7, innit?
7 is obviously going to be
People are gonna
popular.
say 15. I have a problem
15?
with. I have a problem with Sid in 15.
Yeah, but hang on. Isn't Sydney's dad Sid?
Was it? But she was supposed to be the Sid, right?
Or Cindy, should I say.
It should have been Sydney.
She's Sid's
Why did they call
daughter,
it? Why
right?
did they call her Cindy and not Sydney?
It was Sydney in
It should
the
have
original,
stayed
I believe,
Sydney.
and then they
That's
changed it.
it's literally a name.
Well, I think what Sydney,
Sydney's a name, yeah.
but spelt C-I-D-N-E-Y.
But it doesn't
'Cause
matter how
it's
it's
Sid.
spelled. You can
Yeah.
names are names. They're not real words.
I don't
You
know
can
why
spell
they
them how you
changed
want.
it. To be fair, because Sydney is a name. Yeah, it's a granddaughter. So that makes sense. You hate FF? Oh, 12. Yeah, fair. I understand because it is very different.
I wasn't a fan of 12 either.
I gave it so many chances as well. I don't hate it. I just...
Now, what if they could only remaster the backgrounds and not the models?
God. I guess if it did 10, that'd be okay, but we've already got
Yeah.
modern versions of 10. I'm playing one.
7 Sid is a dick.
He is kinda. He has one of those character arcs, you know.
Yeah. But 8 Sid is boring.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Other than the fact that he looks like Robin Williams.
Are you gonna play 7?
the only
You don't want
interesting-
spoilers.
I'm playing the remake.
That's true, actually. Good point. Oh, by the way, a physical version of Final Fantasy 1 to 6 is coming out on PlayStation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If I hated it is Robin Williams. Yeah, exactly. But that was the only interesting part about him.
It's true.
And the fact that somehow he managed to marry a deer.
Punching way above his station. He must have money. And again, he funded the garden, so he easily must have money. No, Norg did that, actually.
My biggest gripe with 12 is just the story struggles to pick the hell up. My biggest gripe with 12 was the characters. They're so one-dimensional.
One of my biggest gripes was the villain. He was barely fucking in the game.
I'll be honest, I didn't even get far enough to see the villain in 12.
He was relatively near the beginning. Did you get out of Rabanastre? Rabanastre?
I can't remember. Probably not.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
got out into like the world map-ish area, I guess.
He's such a boring villain.
What's wrong?
All of the characters were boring. I'm sorry.
No, Balthier wasn't. He was the only decent character, I thought.
Maybe I didn't get far enough for... But actually, I don't think I even got far enough to meet him. I can't remember.
Balthier
Not
was the only
properly, anyway.
decent character. Fran was okay for what she was. She didn't.
The main character was dull.
Fran
What
was.
the...
I want to go home.
Oh, it was like a joke
I hate thunder.
scene.
Let's go rest over there. Please.
I always thought the judges were the villains in 12.
Well, they kind of are.
The
But
characters were somewhat a problem. The biggest character sin is Vaughn. Yeah, Vaun was boring.
Well,
he even admits that he's
Excuse
only
me,
tagging
Dweegi.
along.
Excuse me, Dweegi, but you were wrong.
What?
I have you know the FF10 characters are more boring.
What, then 12? That is
Come on.
the opposite.
Come on. Even just their like visual designs. Each one is different, right?
Different
Each one is
colours,
different
different
to each
hair.
other. Different hair, different clothes design.
Different personalities, they talk
Everything.
different.
They have variety.
They all have their own reason for being in the
Even
game.
if you didn't like their personalities that much, they have variety.
They all have difference in battle, their own roles.
In 12, every single one was blonde. Every single character was blonde. I've got nothing against blondes, but you gotta have some variety. And I feel like
the
that
only
just
difference is that Fran's hair was white, which is just a really light blonde.
blonde.
And Balthier's hair was really light brown, which is just a
dark
dark, blonde.
blonde. Exactly.
No one had ginger hair, no one had black hair.
And I think it was just a visual representation of how dull they all are.
Except Balthier, again, the only decent character.
Yeah.
Do I have to bio? I've got a feeling I might have to. Check my list.
This is the only point in the game you can find an item just lying on the floor.
Oh yeah, you're right. The lightning Taj, is it, outside?
You done that?
I did, and I stole 2 softs.
Did you get 11 grenades?
I didn't buy them yet. I'm in the shop now. How many softs do I have?
Grab
Oh,
shield off the ground. What am I looking for?
Just what's next? Like,
Did you grab a shield off the ground?
I'm not quite there yet.
Oh, then that's next.
I have 7 softs. I think I'm okay. 11 grenades. What could I
11.
possibly need them for? Okay, whatever.
It's a very specific number.
Yeah. Excuse
Grab
me.
a shield off the ground, still light curtains from Iron Giants, still petrified grenade from... You've got the petrified grenade
I've got a few
already.
petrified grenades. I don't have any light curtains yet. And I'm about to get the shield, I believe.
And then you want to build up Unit and Riku's overdrive.
Unit and Riku. Let me check.
Black hair is just a really dark blonde and Ginger is just a really spicy blonde.
Unit doesn't have hers, but Riku does. Right.
Vaughn is more of a character in Dissidia 12 than FF12. Really?
Sure he is.
are you that
But that was a spin-off fighting game.
When I was little, a fe-
Did you know it was supposed to be a Kingdom Hearts game at one point?
What was it?
Yeah, and then Disney intervened and were like,
right,
so what, are Disney protagonists are going to be fighting each other? No.
Nay.
I've been scared of lightning
We're
ever
not having that.
since.
Can you imagine Hercules beating the shit out of Jasmine? Wouldn't have flew.
Magic
There are reasons why people prefer Balthier and Fran over the others by a long
My
shot.
brother said that
Because
too.
Balthier's
I've
cool
heard
and
that.
Fran's sexy. I know
Is
she's
she a rabbit?
I know she's a, yeah. I'm not a fairy or anything, but she's hot, right?
I mean, to be fair, aren't her only rabbit features her ears?
I think so.
Everything else
I
is
think
human,
she's got
right?
a nose kind of does that.
Yeah,
I
like
guess.
a who?
I kind of.
Like a who from
Yeah,
Whoville.
and nose.
FF12 is awful in terms of characters, boring. Character and location names, bland and redundant. Story, boring. And combat, granted, shares opinions. I wasn't a big fan of any of it, to be honest.
I didn't hate the combat, but I definitely don't prefer it over the standard turn-based. But I will give FF12 one thing. There's one thing FF12 has and does that is, like, ridiculously impressive for the PS2. The world/game is massive. The locations for the PS2 are massive. And there's so many places. There's so many towns. The locations that you explore are vast. And the HD version of F12 included everything that the PS2 version didn't include, that the Japan version did, which is really annoying because they had the Zodiac system, which was actually quite good. And not many people will probably know this unless they've looked into it. In FF12 on the PS2, you know how there's those vases throughout the world you could just open and get a random item in? Might be a little bit of money, might be a random equipable thing. To get the ultimate weapon in the game, you have to not open those vases. You have to just ignore them.
Oh.
Now, the specific ones you're allowed to open, but if you want to be safe, just ignore them all. Or have a really extensive guide on which ones you can and can't open. But how would you ever know that? How? You're supposed to just avoid certain ones. Forever. Never touch them.
Oh.
But in the remaster, they did away with that shit.
Good.
So the remaster of the game, if you can stand it, and it's cheap, it's kind of okay. And there's a ×4 speed up. I prefer it to be ×3, but ×4 is okay. And the license board is an inferior sphere grid, you're right. But then again, they've not topped the sphere grid since the sphere grid, so... I hate FF15's level system. I hate it.
It's nothing really.
You gain experience points in battle, but you can't... They don't level you up until you rest. So you could be battling in a cave for hours.
Oh, right, I see.
Or exploring the world and leveling up for hours.
And it doesn't make a difference till you rest.
And then when you rest, then it applies all the levels and boosts you up like 4 or 5 levels in one go.
No,
Hate
I don't
it.
like that.
So stupid. I want progression as I'm going. I want to feel like what I'm doing has a point to it. I want to get stronger as I'm doing the battles, not all at once when I rest. I don't care for realism. I don't give a shit about realism. I'm playing a video game. Be an RPG. God damn you.
His son, Seymour?
Never played FF15, but I might avoid it.
Well,
It's not like
apparently in the most recent update for the game, in the Royal version, you can off-road the car and drive wherever you want.
Oh, yeah.
The enemies all despawn when you drive, and only certain enemies spawn in when you're driving. But when an enemy spawns in when you're driving, you automatically get out of the car to fight it. So you can't just bump into an enemy. But you can off-road.
See, I did not enjoy 15 from what I played of it.
I played
But the driving thing was pointless.
I hated the driving thing. Some people online were like, I just now and then I just want to pause the gameplay and have a little road trip with my bros and put music on and enjoy the scenery. And I'm like, I don't want to do that every half an hour just to go somewhere.
That's fine, but there should be an option to skip it.
You can fast travel, but only places that you have the map of, I think, and you have to pay money to do it.
Yeah.
You have to go to a garage and pay, and they fast travel you.
Oh, yeah, I remember that now.
So you can only do it from garages, not just anywhere.
The music was okay.
Well, in the car, you can play music from old Final Fantasy
Yeah.
games, which I always did.
Then let's just go on with the journey, huh?
But the story of
15
Fury,
infuriated me.
I don't like it when they feel like they need to make all this DLC and all these spin-offs just to complete the story. In 7, they did it because the original was popular.
Yeah.
So they did it out of demand. In 15, they did it because they wanted money. The game released with a movie. A
Yeah,
prequel
that's true.
movie with Aaron Paul in it, for God's sake. And Sean Bean.
Not stopping, is it?
Did he die?
I didn't watch it. Even though you bought it for me, I'm sorry.
Did I?
Yeah.
No. Won't worry about it, I don't remember.
All right already.
FF's definitely a game I've heard of.
No.
As someone who loves Final Fantasy 1 to 10, it's just really annoying to see it go to pop from 11 to 15, in my opinion.
With the non-online ones.
I admit, well, 11 started off as a bit shit and they needed updates to fix it.
Oh, really?
I've seen a video from Pro Jared about 11, and apparently when it was first came out, at the time it was revolutionary, but you look back at it now and it's slow as shit.
I
Is that
remember
John
it.
DiMaggio? Yes, Walker is John DiMaggio.
Is it?
Yes, aka Bender, aka Jake from Adventure Time, aka Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War.
Now, see, this sounds silly, and I feel silly asking it, but is he a baseball player as well?
I don't think so.
Is there a baseball player called, like, Joe DiMaggio? Is that a
Could be.
thing?
He was the Scotsman in Samurai Jack. Correct.
Joe DiMaggio, right.
Nah, very similar.
Because Lily was playing Neko Atsume, the cat collector game, on the phone, right? And, oh, it's DiMaggio. Okay.
That makes sense.
And you can put, like, toys down. And the idea is that you put stuff down for cats to come and visit your house. And you're supposed to collect, or, like, get all the cats to visit your house. And she put a baseball down, and there was a cat that visited her house called Joe DiMaggio.
Oh, yeah.
And
Pun.
she was very excited.
He is Marcus Phoenix, but he spells his name Phoenix, as in like Phoenix. But they say Phoenix, Marcus Phoenix, in Gears of War. You think about it, you're playing the game and someone gets in your way and he just goes, "You're blocking my shot." That's John DiMaggio. Or if you get a reload timing right, you go, "Shit, yeah." I miss Gears of War. That game was fun.
Now I can't unhear it.
Oh, Tidus, you knob-faced turd hole. I need to build up Yuna's overdrive. That immunity, though. Oh, KO.
Damn.
See ya. We'll write songs about you, Riku.
We won't.
Can I
Favourite character
praise-
he voices Jake the dog. Oh, is that him as well?
Yeah, from Adventure Time.
I'd never go into that.
Never really watched it. Ah, we have our Iron Giant. Well expressed, Tidus. I guess I forgot what I'm even after from this thing.
Light curtain?
Light curtain. Got
Light
one.
curtains.
Unsure what they're for. Shall we
I
see if we
watched
can
all
get
of
a
it
second?
multiple times. I can't get into those cartoons, man.
Speaking of,
Just not for me.
I made a promise, so I should do it.
Avatar?
I need to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, we should carry on with that.
Not the movie, the series.
The series, yeah.
I need to watch it. I made a promise. I made a promise to Judith. She watched Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
So now you've got to watch
Kind of
Avatar.
have to watch what she asked me to watch.
What's it on, though?
The Netflix.
Is all of it on Netflix?
I believe so, yeah. It's only like 26
The
episodes.
Netflix. You said the Netflix. It's on the Netflix.
I was going to say the something else. And then I was like, no, wait, it's Netflix.
Watch it before Judith comes back to the UK. That's potentially next month, so I don't think
God.
we'll get it finished before then.
I should, shouldn't I? At least start before then. So I
Yeah.
could be like, please don't hurt me.
It's the quenchiest? Quench.
Should have started from the other one. That was stupid.
Next month, why did I not hear about this? I don't think it's confirmed. If she was invited.
Yeah,
Because it's Finn's birthday next month. I don't think he's actually arranged anything. But
you might have invited a... I don't know. I have to ask Finn on that
I think he was just asking anyone who would have to travel.
Yeah, he
So
just
he's
said...
not actually invited anyone yet. But he said, like, you're welcome to come to whatever I do for my birthday, but I'm letting you know early because you will have to travel.
I have a hot ear. It's usually when I wear this, you know, and when we stream. I guess because of the lighting.
There's a whole Avatar Studios now. Going to be a lot more Avatar content soon. Yeah, I bet.
Isn't there like sequel series and stuff? That's a lot of Lunar Cartons I'm getting.
Yeah, Legend of Korra, I think. Is that a sequel or a prequel?
I mean, either way. There's just more Avatar stuff to catch up on. I'm going to assume it's a sequel because
You managed to watch all 3 seasons of Avatar and all 4 seasons of Korra in a week and a bit. Jeez.
it's the sequel. I thought
Oh,
it would
okay.
be because on the front cover of like the poster and stuff, he looks older.
There was a hit movie directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
I heard that Knock at the Cabin movie was shit, by the way. The one with Batista.
The what?
The new M. Night Shyamalan movie that had Batista in it. Apparently it was wank.
Oh.
And everyone's saying that Batista's the only decent character in it. That's what I've read.
Legend of Korra season 1 is cool. Got a bit bored after that though, maybe.
1,000 needles.
There's gonna be new prequels, sequels, midquels. The thing is, they know it's gonna sell because Avatar's so popular.
Lucrative. How come the Cactuar statue was glowing so I could pray at it, but then once I got a Cactuar fight, it stopped?
Wait,
What's up?
I have something to tell you.
Here?
We're almost out of here. Let's go.
I
have to
still
say
only
it
fought
now.
one Iron Giant, and I don't know how many steals from them I need.
It just says like curtains, plural. So
I
I'd say
can't
at
remember
least
how
2.
many they got when I was researching. There's a live action being made that the original creators are involved with.
I heard.
Then
of
abandoned
that.
because of vision differences.
Was it
Oh,
abandoned?
typical.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I have something to tell you, Bobbly Wobble. That is all.
That is all.
That's Yuna's announcement.
To marry.
I thought so.
Interesting as there's a lot of it I liked even more than the original series, but I still
why?
prefer it.
Why'd you change your mind?
The more the better. You can just grind them for a bit
And
here.
Kevin's unity.
So
I thought it would be.
they were like,
the
"Why'd you
best
change your
thing
mind
to
on
do.
marrying Seymour?"
That's not good enough.
Wait, is it?
And then she was all
Is it
like,
because of Lord Jiskel?
Hey, that's Sphere.
"How they come to that assumption, I'm not really sure." But
Show me.
I can't. I must speak to Maester Seymour first. I truly am sorry, but this is
get a tear in your face.
personal matter.
A little bit.
You're kidding, huh?
As you wish.
Might be wise to steal from the Flying Eyes as well. Get some musks.
One thing.
What do they do?
I won't quit my pilgrimage.
Then it is fine.
Scary.
Wait a minute, Oren. You don't care? I mean, you're not gonna stop her?
Just sit down.
No, I'm
I never got into
problem?
Avatar. I watched a few episodes on TV once upon a time and ended up forgetting about it. I think I've watched the first 2 or 3, and then I haven't carried on.
Yeah.
As long as
Musks
she
can be
journeys.
used to get confused, ward, or proof on armor.
Oh, right. I can't think of any bosses that would do that to me.
Yuna, just one question. Can't you just talk to Maester Seymour? You got to marry him?
It's a weird question.
No,
What did he ask?
I think it is
It was
the
like,
right
one
thing to
question.
do.
Can you just talk to him? Maybe got to marry him?
Uni.
Musks can also tank a stock pretty quickly after making an ill-advised purchase.
I wish we could help somehow. Some way.
It's
Be
okay.
hotter if they weren't cousins.
I'll be fine.
Unless.
She says
No.
I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Says it's fine.
Especially not when one of those cousins is
She's
15.
Yeah, but in 10 too.
They're still cousins.
Didn't understand.
Unless.
Somehow I
can get you random if you get unlucky. It can, but I have initiative at least.
And being alone in that
Anime.
place, well, I didn't want to think about it.
Next, we're going to the Makalania Temple. Yuna can talk with Seymour there. We Guardians will wait until they're done and plan our next move.
Always gives me a friend.
Why is that my laugh face?
I mean, it's not far off.
No, it is.
It's not.
But it is. Stop it. Iron Giant. Steal from that giant asshole. Got another one. Oh.
Yuna's plan's pretty convoluted. She doesn't explain the sphere and risks the whole pilgrimage to confront Seymour alone.
And I don't really know why. Like, what's she hoping to gain that she couldn't have gained with help?
That is the face of a man fighting a life and death battle on the toilet. And Nathan wipes the anime off his face.
If I should know because there's a mirror right in front of us on the toilet.
That's true. One of our bathroom walls is just all mirrors. There's like 3 mirrors.
And it's opposite the toilet.
There's one that's like a full-length mirror, and then one above the sink, which is opposite the toilet, and then one near the door. It is literally just the whole of that wall is just mirror, mirror, mirror.
Mirror, mirror, mirror.
Weird fetish, but okay.
Well, I got 2 of them, so I think I'm good. Oh, the next boss is the sphere, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Let's have one more.
Woohoo!
Nice. I like it that characters have voice lines for every single time you use something for the first time.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll have more than one. When you run away with Flea, Tidus will shout something like, "Live and let live!" Or, "I won't go so easy on you next time." Or if Auron uses Power Break, which cuts power in half, the enemy's strength in half,
yeah.
It will say something like, "Your pain shall be twofold."
Oh.
They don't do that in other Final Fantasy games. Have you noticed that?
I can make you pout, but I can make you do the kissy face.
Can you?
You scared the cat away now. Look at your face.
You're worried about Yuna.
I'm fine.
What is she thinking?
I like it when he says his orb in time.
Answer would be
And then
Orbs all over
orbs all
everywhere.
over.
marry him.
Excuse me?
Negotiate with Seymour.
Negotiate what?
I wonder.
Tim's just saying stuff now.
He's been doing that for about 5 years.
She's strong, but Seymour is the better negotiator.
We've got a boss to do.
Well then.
Actually,
why
this
don't we
point in
do
the game
something?
is kind of like a boss rush.
Yuna
There's
wants
like-
it this way.
1,
I
2.
just don't get it.
There's like 3 bosses pretty much on the bounce. No, 4 bosses almost on the
On
bounce.
the contrary, she doesn't want us
That's
caught up
correct.
in whatever it is she's planning.
It's pretty cray.
Isn't
Another
it,
one.
though?
Yeah, that's what
Saving
I
any for
thought.
tomorrow.
That
Tomorrow.
makes me worry even more.
Good.
If she could just tell us.
Yes, there was, Joe. There was. Alexa,
She's
was
naive,
there a rapping dog on the
seriously at
Titanic?
fault, and doesn't ask for help.
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, 3 small dogs,
Probably right.
2 Pomeranians and a
Yuna's
Pekingese
easy to read.
survived the Titanic disaster cradled in their owners' arms as they climbed into lifeboats. The rest of the dogs, cats, birds, and rats perished when the ship sank.
But were they rapping? second.
She could have just left it one sentence. Like, she could have cut a sentence out and it'd have been fine.
They all perished, except 3. How's that?
3 dogs survived the Titanic. Every other dog, cat, rat, bird, animal on that ship perished.
Maybe it was because I'd realized
Wow,
Looking for those
that's-
3,
wow.
right?
for love.
Those 3 are dead anyway because they're old.
One dog wrapped with the band
was
as the
just her
ship
duty.
sank.
Something she had to do before returning to her pilgrimage. That's what I kept telling myself.
We need to find a way to
Oh,
watch
God, I'm tired.
the
And, well,
animated
maybe
Titanic
I
trilogy.
realized that Yuna and
All
One was
3.
enough.
No, it wasn't.
One
Let's
was
go.
more than enough.
It really wasn't.
It was.
You don't understand. It wasn't. We need to keep watching the other 2. The 3rd one has a rapping shark.
I feel like we've seen that.
We've not.
Why does that sound familiar then? We've
I
just
don't-
been told about it several times.
Probably. We had the rapping dog.
I'm sure Tom has them.
He has the first one, that's it. And it's funny because he put the age rating on it says U for Universal, which is the British way of basically saying for everyone. And he put a sticker over it for an 18. And I thought it was real. I was so confused.
In case anyone's lost, there were animated musical movies of the Titanic,
3 of them.
and they're awful.
In a good way.
But they're like, you know, like The Room,
The Room awful.
as in it's so bad that it's hilarious.
You said you're tired. Are we done for the day?
Oh, we can be, yeah.
It's up to you.
We'd start the stream with these string of bosses, I guess.
Well, we've got to
next
do
week.
the woods and then the string of bosses, yeah.
I already hate the movie. Alexa putting the fun in fun fact. Gotta go for it. That's alright, we're finishing up now anyway. Just gonna find
Join our Discord server, everybody.
out who's online.
If you join our Discord server, you should do that. Please
Should.
do. Thank you. Is our new friend 48 Productions live?
Oops.
Probably not, because I found out what time of day he streams, and it's like 1 p.m. our time.
No.
He streams like 1 to 5 hour time, so it's kind of irritating.
Awkward.
Oh, Zeal's live.
Who?
Is in the recommended. He's the world record holder for Final Fantasy VII speedrun.
Oh.
ZHEAO.
Oh yeah.
He's playing Elden Ring.
In Elden Ring. Should we find? I don't know. Has anyone got any recommendations for raids today? Anyone got any friends that are live currently? Hey, thank you for following Zero Nova.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate. By the way, our Discord server is where all of our video and stream schedules go. The Final Fantasy VIII one is being actively worked on, that video. It will be finished this month. I say this month to save my own ass, really. Because if it releases on, like, the 29th or 30th of this month, I'm still technically right. But if it releases in the next couple of days, I'm also still technically right.
See, I ask if anyone's got any friends live, as if any of their friends were live, they'd be watching them and not us.
That's a good point.
So
Unless they were
obviously
double dipping
probably
on
not.
streams.
Is anyone
You
double
dirty
dipping
double
right now?
dippers. There must
If
be
not-
someone.
if not, we'll
Must
just
be able to
find
find someone. He's just chatting this, so I don't know. He helped me on the Final Fantasy VIII stuff.
Oh yeah, go on then.
Yeah, if you want.
Flipping spell it. Jesus. Hold on.
I want to close that though because the volume's going through the stream.
No, it's
Well-
not. It's muted.
Oh yeah, I forgot you muted.
I know what I'm doing.
Well done.
If you go to our channel first, otherwise we don't go.
Ah,
Because
right.
Twitch has changed things.
I had a
not for the
friend
best.
once. Oh. So sorry to hear.
Right, we're live again tomorrow with Spyro 4 No Gliding.
Spyro Enter the Dragonfly,
Enter
no
the
gliding.
Dragonfly.
It continues. It's going to be a nightmare.
Come on over to Chris's stream.
Tenarium.
He helped us on Final Fantasy VIII, which is the next video that's going up.
We've got 2 Corva Knights in the avatars. Just noticed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
This guy also helped me out on Final Fantasy X, the challenge I'm doing right now, actually. I didn't think to say that for some reason. He did. He's literally the person who's helped me on this.
Yeah, so come say hi and thank you for helping us with this challenge, I guess. Those animated Titanic movies have to be used as a method of punishment.
But they're so
torture.
good. How would that work? Alright, thank you everybody. Thanks for joining our Discord server. If you did, we'll know.
We will.
And we'll see you tomorrow for Spyro.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So long everybody. Thank you for being here.
Bye, everyone.
The challenge continues.